Hello, hello. How you guys doing tonight?
Hello.
How y'all? How was everybody's Tuesday? I'll tell you, it's hot as hell in here. Thank goodness my husband put the ACs in yesterday, or I would not be a happy camper. I do not handle heat too well. How you guys doing? All right, Amanda, honey, I got you. I timestamp you. Anybody walking on as you guys come in, please give me a thumbs up. I know there's only a couple people here, but I do have a few names written down. So far, I got Dino, Rob, who went to the store, Sean G, Lalima, Lucy. Lucy, I know you said your question is in Discord. Get to know Lori, Peaches, Tat Jack, and Amanda. Amanda. How you guys doing? Is it? You know what's funny? It's with the heat index. It's almost 90. Okay. Next week it's supposed to be in the low 60s again. 60. One extreme to another. By this time next week, it's going to be 60. Oh, you are here? I thought you went to the store. Oh, you're listening still? Okay, cool. Cool. Don't forget the toilet paper, honey, if you're listening. And if you guys are getting McDonald's, don't get me any because I'm not waiting 3 to 4 hours to eat cold ass French fries. I'll get a sandwich or something if I need it. All right. So what was I gonna say? I was gonna tell y'all something. I forgot what it was. I guess I forgot what it was. What was it? What was it? Well, oh, my dog, the big dog is up at my mom, trying to give her lovins. And when she stands up, she's like up to here on you. These are fine until Bear fell in the bathtub with me. Oh my God, that's funny. Air fryer and those fries would be awesome. I do not like recooked, reheated French fries. You know why? Because as soon as they start to cool off again, they're like bricks.
Oh yeah. So you got an air fryer?
Yeah, but if you go to heat them up in the air fryer, when they're fine if you go to eat them, but within minutes, if you eat them quick enough, they're all like bricks. Once I get really hard. Oh yeah.
Well, because you cook it too much.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Yes, it does.
I used to work in fast food. I know how that goes. I know the tricks they do too. If you guys want fresh fries, you always say, "Can I have fries with no salt?" Then they have to make you a fresh batch. And if it's late at night, sometimes they'll try to refry the old fries. Oh my God, it's gross. It's gross. So especially at night, say, "I need fries with no salt," and then they'll have to make you a new batch. Oh, I forgot my drink in the other room. All right. So, anyways, I'll start my spiel. I know it's kind of quiet here tonight, which is okay. I'm hot anyway, so if we have a great night, that would be fabulous. But if it's quiet tonight, that's cool too. Oh, I think my mom's playing with the dog. I was wondering what was going on, and she's throwing a toy down the house for him. But anyways, like I always say, everybody's welcome. So I might say it again. My first job was McDonald's. They definitely do that. Oh yeah, mine too. And then I worked at Burger King, then Taco Bell too. But anyways, yeah, they do that, and they're way gross afterwards. Hey Lori, how you doing, honey? Mama's in the next room. She's playing with Daisy. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Oh, it's in a Dunkin' plastic cup. By where I was sitting in the living room. It has a brown lid on the top of it. I think it's behind that square glass piece. Hey, Earth Angel, how you doing, honey? My mom was trying to find my drink for me. Fancy Glam told me about this all-natural drink that you can get that has vitamin stuff and it's supposed to give you energy. So I tried it today. That's what my drink is. It tastes kind of like not as bad. It tastes better, but the aftertaste is kind of like a Flintstone vitamin. That's what it reminds me of. What does a fox say? Hey, Rondo, how you doing? Member for 7 months. Thank you. Yes, this one. I think it's peach mango, right? It's good.
Yes.
You have to add more water than what it says. I like it with a little
It's
more watered
potent.
down. It's potent, yeah.
You leave the dog alone.
I live in South Minnesota and we have a tornado
Daisy,
watch
go.
and heavy
Sit.
rain. Oh my
Daisy,
goodness.
sit.
Somebody else is in here. Oh, look at that. Man, that's been a member for 16 months. Woo-hoo. Oh, wait a minute. I got that little thing. Let me see. I want to start remembering to use it more often. Rainbow thing. Y'all, my rainbow family. All right.
I was sit.
Huh? What's the matter?
Sit.
He's just standing there. Oh, why you shaking your booty in his face? You better not be going to hoot again.
And she turns around and sits.
Yeah, she turned around. She was trying to sit on your lap. You didn't see her like stick her butt on your knee?
No,
Yes.
wasn't paying attention. Hi, Lori.
Hopefully,
I
my
see your
husband comes
message.
back quick so he can take his dog with him because they irritate each other and it's hard to keep an eye on them when, I'm live. Oh, hope stay safe, Lori, honey. Dino, I wrote everything down. I did. And the reason why, because I wanted to tell you more than just a list. I have a whole bunch I want to say. So I was waiting for it to be quiet, and it hasn't been quiet. That's the only reason I haven't. And I don't do anything in a timely manner, unfortunately. You can ask, what does a fox say? She knows.
Well,
I know her in real life, because she knows.
write down Earth Angel.
I'm very forgetful.
Earth Angel.
Oh, Earth Angel, yes. Earth Angel, Earth Angel, would you be mine?
Sit down. Come on, sit.
Yeah, you see a daisy butt. Yeah. All right, Earth Angel down.
That Joe isn't golden.
Oh, she wants you to scratch her butt. She loves
I
getting her
have
butt
been
scratched.
golden.
Here, let me see if they can say hi, Daisy. Daisy, let me say hi. Want to say hi to the people? Yeah. Until I went live, she was laying here right next to me, nice and quiet. I know she's still being good, but look at, she's rubbing her butt on you.
I know. She's itchy.
Good. My service is going. I go in and out. I'm in. Oh, you're in the train. Okay, sweetheart. All right. We just had to restart the Wi-Fi literally just before we started because it was acting wonky. If it keeps happening, I'm gonna have to call them. Maybe we need a new box. It's only been like a year because our old internet kept messing up too. So we switched over to fiber optics. So and all the lines and everything are brand new. So I don't know why it's been really spotty lately, the past few months. How to stay so far? Mom decided she wanted pork chop. Amy said that she would buy dinner, so we're getting McDonald's. So we don't have to cook.
I would have done hot dogs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hot dogs would have been fine. But we had hot dogs last week. Hot dogs and beans.
McDonald's left.
Oh, we're doing good. Well, I am anyways. I cannot complain.
I'm alive.
My grandbaby's been sick. Let me tell you what that little stinker did today. I'm telling you, my granddaughter is 4, okay? And she's a wild one. And she's smart for her own good, okay? Today, I swear, I can write a video and all the crazy stuff she does. So today, she knows she's not supposed to have soda, and she knows she's not supposed to take other people's soda too on top of it, okay? She goes in the refrigerator, and I should have known. I'll tell you why in a minute. She goes in the refrigerator, which we didn't notice, and takes Papa Sprite. All right. So my mother says, this is how we noticed at first. Okay. My mother says on a TV stand, she's telling her, "What are you doing? Where'd you get that soda? You know you're not supposed to have soda." And I said, "Oh, Mom, she put the label. I said it's water. She must have put the Sprite label on the water container." I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought she used an old Sprite bottle that because been saving the bottle, so we have couple of them on the counter, that and water bottles. Actually, all water bottles. It was one Sprite bottle. But anyways, on there, so I thought she had grabbed that Sprite bottle and was playing with it and took the label off. And sometimes she'll grit into my stones and put them inside the bottle and shake them up. So I thought she was just playing with the bottle. I didn't think nothing of it. No, Mom, it's water. My husband comes home and is like, "You little stinker, you took my Sprite bottle and you put a water wrapper on it." So this little girl took the soda bottle, took the wrapper off, and switched it. So she put the water wrapper on the Sprite bottle, and the Sprite bottle, she put the water wrapper on it and tricked us. So I thought, oh, it's just water. She just put the Sprite label on it, not knowing that she was really drinking Sprite. And I should have figured, okay, I should have figured because she said, this water tastes so good. And I'm always forever trying to give this kid water. And I'm like, okay, well, she's been sick the past few days and had a fever. And this is the first day she was feeling good. So I was really thinking she was just thirsty because she's had a fever. But yeah, I should have known when she was like, this water is so good. Yeah, you little stinker. Yeah, you can't even be upset with her. You know, we kind of laugh because she's 4. What 4-year-old thinks about being sneaky like that?
Oh, this one.
Oh yeah,
So
she is.
smart.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You gotta take
She's-
her off of YouTube.
Yeah, she's too smart for her own good. I forgot to put my carpet down because I washed it again, so I keep sliding. That's why I'm antsy. Wait, I adjust the chairs and it stops moving. There you go. Sprite makes you feel better when you're sick, just saying. Oh, I'm not gonna tell her that because she'll say she's sick every day. They did give her ginger ale though, her mama did.
There's danger rope something up here. Storm's path.
Oh, wait. All right, hold on. Let me go up there. Oh, anyone in the storm's path, please remain safe. I was just watching a live, and Greenfield, Iowa got hit hard, including the hospital. Oh my gosh. Please send them prayers too. Somebody on here had tornado warnings this morning and they had to go somewhere safe. I don't want to call out their name though, in case, they don't want me to, but a regular that comes in here that happened to them this morning. Hey, beautiful Iris and all you beautiful souls. Hey, Tat Jack, sweetheart. Thank you all. Also, please keep everybody safe and in your prayers that everything will be okay during the storms. They've been really bad this year too, haven't they? They've been real bad. So, knock on wood that things will start to calm down a little bit. Oh, we might be seeing those Iowa witches flying on their bikes.
Lori said she's in the storm's path.
Oh, yeah, Lori said she was. I know a couple people that are. So we'll send them prayers. All right, so anybody that just came in, I think everybody's in here. I think I have a list. I'm not sure. But if you like a reading, put a 1 in the comments, okay? Everybody's welcome. I don't care where you come from in these YouTube streets. We're adults. There's a time and place for everything. And here we're hoping to get some guidance sometimes and maybe lean on with some support. So everybody will be nice and friendly while they're in here. I don't care who you are. If you come here and you want a reading, I'll give you a reading. The readings are for free, just so you guys know. All the readings are free. You don't have to be shy. Once I write your name down on the list, you're good to go. You're golden. I'm going to read you. Now, the only thing I say is if I call your name, if you're not here at that moment, as long as you come back before I end my live, I'll still read you. Okay, just so you know.
No.
All right, just let me know when you come back in. Hey, come here. I know. Listen, Reese is this big compared to you. You gotta leave her alone. No, come here.
Just hide it between my legs.
Yeah. Because she's been trying to play with him and he don't want no part of her. So, what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, if you're not a member and if you want a reading, you just got to be here at some point during the live. And when I'll get to you, I will definitely get to you. Okay. Now, if you are not able to be here, like Amanda's a member. And so she told me, hey, I'm getting ready to go to work. So can you timestamp me? So all the members know that at the very end of the live, if you're not able to be here and you tell me you want a reading, I will read you, and you just have to find it at the end. If you're still having trouble finding it, just let me know, and I'll just shoot me a message or leave a comment, and I'll give you the timestamp. Okay. And it makes it easier. If you're out of the country and you're tired and it's getting late, I don't want you guys to miss out because it's not fair to you because we're in different time zones. So just let me know, and I'll work with you also. Okay. So I try to make it fair for everybody. So don't think that, your name was number 5 on a list that you might actually be the 5th one. You can be the first one, the second one, or like the 6th or 7th one. All right. Well, I fluctuate a little bit to try to make it even and work out for everybody. Okay. Because sometimes we're on here for hours. Sometimes we're only on here for an hour or two. You never know. All right. So just so you know. Just so you know. But if it's going to be a very, very long time, just ask me. I'll tell you. I've had to say, hey, you're way down the list. My list is long today. Come back in like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So this way, I try to work with everybody. All right. So, and if you have a question when your time's coming up, just write down your question at any point. And if not, if I ask you, hey, general or whatever, just let me know what kind of reading you want. Which I keep forgetting. I've got off track with this a little bit. Some of you guys are coming in religiously every single week. Okay. So, unless you specify, I will do the reading for the week. Okay. Because what ended up happening was, I've been here for like a year and a half, right? So what ended up happening was, when my regulars every single week, a lot of times the readings end up being similar. And the reason why is because that issue wasn't resolved. And when you have something going on in your life, until it gets resolved, your readings are going to be pretty similar until that issue gets resolved and a new thing comes up. Okay. So if that's the case, then we try doing it just for the week. I tried. Sometimes the universe got something else to let you know. But so this way you'll kind of get at least an idea for the week or for the month. If you, say, hey, I want to know what's going to go on for this month or that month or whatever, just let me know. Okay, good. Thank you, Lori, for posting it. All right. I know Lucy's is in Discord, which, hold on, let me check real quick to make sure that nobody else wrote anything. I don't think so. Oh, okay, Lucy, honey. I'll read it better when it's time. All right. Let me quickly check Facebook. No, not messages. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got everything. All right. Back to YouTube. Lori has her question.
I got it.
Okay. Lori, you're always trying to find out them hidden secrets. Hi, Maisie. Welcome in. Maisie Star, welcome in.
That's my sister.
Oh, I hope you're doing well too, honey. She just got a phone call. She'll be back in a second, Lori. She'll write it down if she hasn't already. Actually, you know what, Lori? I'll write it down real quick, and I'll just let her know when she comes back in here. What are hidden secrets within me?
Yep. Cool. Thank you.
Mama, I wrote down Lori's question for you. Hey, Peaches. Hi, honey. May, would you like a reading tonight, honey? Just put a 1 in the chat if you like a reading. All right, so I said everybody's welcome. Once I write your name on the list, you're guaranteed a reading. You just got to be here at some point during the live. If you're a member, that's one of the perks about being a member is that as long as you let me know you want a reading, I will timestamp you, so you never have to miss a reading ever, ever. And thank you for the support also. Let's see. Did I forget anything? I think I'm forgetting something. All right, come on. You gotta leave. Hold on, y'all. Come on.
You don't have anything to do, so you gotta play with Reese.
I know. Reese is old man. You don't like to play with him. I'm sorry. Oh, look, she's
laying down.
No, she went to come running back and she stopped and gave me that sad look. I feel absolutely horrible. I just tricked her.
I didn't see where.
Hey, Magpie. I've never seen Iris. I never see when Iris is live. Oh. All right.
Well,
So, like I said, just put one in the comments if you want a reading. Everybody's welcome. I don't care where you come from. Once your name's down, you're good to go. All right. So usually what I do, I call the first 4 or 5 people. All right. Whoever answers me first is getting a reading. If everybody's not here at that moment, because I do have people that sign up early also, I will go to the next couple people. Then if I miss anybody, when you come back in, just let me know and I'll put you on the next round. This way it starts going smoothly instead of being so-and-so here, so-and-so here, so-and-so here. All right, so I got Dino, Rob, Sean G, Lalima, and Lucy. Those are the first ones I have on the list. So if you're here, just let me know you're here now. And I'll start shuffling my cards. I feel like I'm forgetting something and I'm just rambling and I can't remember what it is. Oh, Magpie, did I say hi to you? Wait a minute. Did I say hi to everybody here? I don't even think I said my hellos today. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How far down am I? You probably got like 45 minutes or so. So you got to leave and come back. Depends how fast my readings go. My list is still pretty low tonight, so don't be gone too long in case it's a quick night.
It's
Okay, Mexican's here.
Maisie.
Did Maisie want a reading?
Yeah.
Okay, Maisie, honey. Maisie Star. I love your name. All right, honey. I do try to comment on everybody's comment and acknowledge everybody. Unfortunately, I don't care how good I try to see everybody's comments. I do miss them. So please, please never take offense if I happen not to see you.
Sean said I lost some of I thought.
No, Sean, honey. I didn't even start. You have 2 people in front of you. I think.
Oh, Rob's not here. Someone.
No, Rob's here. Is Dino here? I know Sean G is here.
Dino says here.
Okay.
Mexican says
I can read Dino first. Sean Z. I'm going to call you after Dino and see if your service is okay. If it's not okay, I'll wait until you get better service. Okay, honey? So that way you don't have to keep waiting and wondering what's going on if you're having a problem with your service. All right, I got Dino, Rob, which is Mexican, and Sean G. Those are here, and Lalima's not here. Lucy, are you in here, honey? And I don't think Get to Know's here yet. Get to Know's usually last too.
No, Lori's here.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people that sign up early don't come in right away. Y'all know I talk a lot in the beginning.
No.
Yeah, isn't that an awesome name, Sean? All right. Dino, did you have a question, love? Oh, thank you, Mama. I'm just cleansing my cards. You guys don't see, the regulars know. I have a candle here, and that's how I cleanse my cards. And I do at the beginning always ask my spirit guides to connect with your spirit guides and to cleanse and love and light and help me get correct and accurate answers. I do have to let you know, though, if you're new, sometimes I'm brutally honest, so please don't take offense to it. I'm not very good about beating around the bush and being all sweet and fluffy. I say exactly what I see. Okay. And sometimes your spirit guides and stuff need to call you out on something. You know, it happens. All right. Ooh, all right. No. Mama. Okay, honey.
Is that your recommendation?
Rob. You want to know how his mama's doing. Please send prayers to his mama. I forgot to ask you, is she going to end up going into the hospital? I didn't even get to talk to you about it today because soon as you got home, everything was real hectic. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to mute 1 second so I can tell my mom what's going on. Sorry about that, guys. I was catching my mama up. So please send prayers to my mother-in-law. That's right. Lori said yes. Our spirit guides will do whatever it takes to let us know what we need to know. Absolutely. Thank you, Earth Angel, honey. All right, Dino. Wait, did Dino have a question? Let me scroll back up and see. No, ma'am. Okay. Whew, you know you're old when everybody starts calling you ma'am. Hey, Tails Golden Up Dark. How you doing, love? I miss you, honey. I hope you're doing good, sweetheart. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. Listen, y'all, I mod up everybody basically because I'm lazy. All right. So if you guys have a channel, drop it. We're all here to support each other. So that way you got a channel, you can drop it. If you want to know if someone else has a channel, or if you hear they have a channel, then you can click on them and find them. This way y'all can do it. I used to stop all the time and like, share so-and-so's link, share so-and-so's link. Oh, that reminds me, like I said, I do mod everybody. This way, I think it's important for everybody to help each other out. Obviously, for me to have my channel, people help share my channel at the beginning.
Say hi to Tails.
I did, Mama. So Tales on Dark, share your channel, honey. She has a very good channel. Okay. Well, it's up my alley, anyways. Oh, you think they're here? Oh, they might be. All right. Dino, my favorite dinosaur. All right. Maystar, if you're in here, honey, can you comment again so I can make sure that you have your wrench? I'm not sure if Magpie is still. Hold on, I'm making sure I have all chat on here so I don't miss anybody, all messages. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. All right. Thank you, Shiny, for dropping her link, honey. And there's nothing more awkward than dropping your link, your own link. Oh my gosh, it feels awkward, don't it? Whew. All right, Dino. So, okay, I'm not sure really what's going on. It does indicate though, this might, all right, I'm going to pull some more cards just for clarity, okay? This is talking you about you having trouble being able to move forward, like you lost part of that strength, and that has to do more on your funds and on the home front. All right. So in a recent past, something has happened, okay? And that part of it could be losing your spark. I'm not really too sure. But But what happens is, I don't know if this is your doing or somebody else is doing. So to be honest with you, this has not already happened. But consequences have actions. All right. So when those actions came to play, they didn't seem fair. All right. So as of right now, there is a sign of feeling lonely, sad, depressed, or worried about what's going on in the home front. Okay. And not getting those answers that you wished. Okay. So you were kind of concerned on what's going on, and you don't really know how to fix it, or to be able to find your way. And because of that, it feels like that happiness that was going on, maybe internally within yourself or with your friends or family, is not working out the way it needs to be. Okay. And it feels like that you always have to defend. Okay. So this is already telling me what's going on. So I'm going to pull some more cards to get some clarity. Okay. What can you do to be able to change the situation that you feel like you're in? Because what happens is, when we get ourselves in a dark, yucky place, not feeling too good about ourselves, things start to snowball. It's like a domino effect. All right. And we need to raise and change that vibration to get back on track. So let's see what's going on. What can you do differently? All right. Of course, Maystar, honey. Okay, listen. Basically, what this is saying is, it's definitely on the home front. All right. What that means to you, I'm not really too sure, but it's definitely on the home front. Everything that you thought was going to work out isn't going that way. And like I said, I don't know if that's in a physical way or in a mental way. Okay. So with that being said, is that you are able to recognize and see what's happened, the good, bad, and ugly. Okay. And the thing is, you're very good about recognizing the parts you may or may not play in it. Sometimes it's the circumstance, sometimes it's just life. All right. So the good news is, even though it feels like your world's upside down and you're on the verge of losing everything, and things end up not working out the way you want it to be, you're very resilient. Okay. So it's basically saying that this card is victory card. So basically saying is, at the end, you're going to be able to come out on top. It might be a long, hard road to get there. And some days you're going to figure and think like, oh, this is never going to work out. I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. This is saying is that it's going to work out. This is a victory card. So in the end, it's going to work out. You just have to maybe put in some extra work into it and give it a little bit of time. I promise you, everything will work out. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Oh, Lori, today will wash until 9 p.m., lightning alert until 5 p.m., and laugh and rain. But I'm inside and safe. Good. I'm glad to hear that, honey.
Under the table, in the bathtub.
It's just a watch. So she's okay for now. They're watching. Oh, hold on. You're welcome, sweetheart. Yeah, it's set it in place. I can't see people's messages. I need a new one because the other one isn't keeping a charge. Or it says it's charged when it's really not, and it just dies. That's why I haven't been using it.
What's the number on your phone?
The number on my phone.
I was wondering what cell phone you got.
What cell phone I have?
Yeah.
iPhone 14.
Higher up. Okay.
Why?
But you can't have an extra screen.
Okay. No, my phone's fine. It's just my tablet. All right, next is Rob. Rob, are you listening? Something's being shady. I'm not too sure what that means. That's the part that fell out. Rob. Oh, wait, I said it would be Sean G next. Sean G, are you in here, love?
He's yelling at me.
Oh, okay. Sean
It's not
G. Sean G. She's riding the train right now.
Peaches has said she's got a major headache. She don't know how long she's been.
Oh, sweetheart. What'd she say that? How am I
Way up,
missing everything?
way up.
Oh, did she? Oh,
You
okay.
were doing your
Oh, okay, Rob. I did say Sean Gina would do first, but she might be out of service right now. So if she is, I'll do you first and wait till she comes.
Sean.
Sean G.
Bye.
All right, so Mexicant wants to know how his mama's gonna be. Let me cleanse these cards a little bit. Peaches, are you in here still, honey? I told like 45 minutes. Some people that signed up earlier are not in here. Yeah, that's right. There's North Lakes Lake home. Oh, all right. This card came out again. This is supposed to be about your mama's health. Mama. All right. So basically, all this is saying right now, I'm going to pull some more cards. Okay. Is that basically you treasure and you love your mom. Okay. And there's more to this. This ain't saying so much about her health. And if it's not going to tell me anything about her health, because the universe don't think that news is ready. All right. I can explain to you about why or what that means later. But what it does say in here is there's somebody in this situation that you shouldn't trust, which I think you already know that. So this is basically telling how you about everything that has to do that revolves around your mom, about like the worry, your concern, you love her dearly and you're worried so much like what's gonna happen, blah blah blah. But that's not telling me anything about her health. Okay. Yeah, and you're worried and concerned about what you would do if anything was to happen to her. All right, so these are your fears, your worries, your concerns when it comes to your mama, right? So now I'm going to ask my guys to get me a better, clearer understanding on your mom's health. One of the cards flip over in here.
Oh, Lisa.
Chris, how are you doing? All right. Don't freak out because this card came out, by the way. Do not freak out. Okay. All right. All this is saying, okay, is people, I know you asked about how your mom's doing, and then boom, the death card comes up. That does not mean anything's going to happen. For one, that's your worst fear. All right. What it's saying is there's something somebody's not doing for your mom. So in other words, somebody's dropping the ball, which is probably a doctor, or it could even be herself. All right. Not doing everything that she's supposed to be if she's stubborn. All right. So just pay attention to that. And that part's already happened, but somebody has already dropped the ball. All right. This is saying great change needs to happen. All right. It needs to happen. This death doesn't mean that somebody's literally going to pass away. There's other cards that do mean that. I mean, it could, but it doesn't mean that in this instance. It means a hard change, a long road. Something needs to give, something needs to change. And then that's what's saying. There's an ending to something. It's an ending. And that's why there's a rose in the death card to represent every ending has a new beginning. All right. So just saying here that there's a sharp, hard ending. All right. The lifestyle needs to be changed. It's a lot of work, a lot of heavy burden up to be carried upon you, the family, and even your mama, right? She has a long, hard road going ahead, and making those changes and making those moves is very hard and difficult. Okay. And that's what this is indicating. All right. Hey, Amy, love, how you doing, honey? Long time no see. I hope you're doing good. All right. Let me pull one more card. Oh. Yeah, there's something that's hidden that's not being told. I don't know what that means. That card's kind of come up twice. All right. Somebody's not being honest about a situation. All right. Somebody's being sneaky and honest. So just watch out. All right. Pay attention. All right. She said, "Greetings, fellow human." All right. Let's see who's in here. Sean G, honey, are you back? I know you're having problems with your Wi-Fi. So if you're in here, love, let me know. Thank you, Lori. Oh, it's muggy here there too. It's muggy and hot there also. You have storms rolling in. Oh, good. Sean's here. All right, sweetheart. Did you want a general reading, honey, or did you have a question?
Wilson said it's muggy there too.
Oh, smuggy we are too.
Looking at your drinking, how much? Way bigger. A lot more water.
Mine?
Yeah.
No, it looks there's a gap going around it, so it looks bigger than it is. No, I was only able to fit in that much extra water. Thank you, Mama.
Rob, go ask.
May I have a romance reading, please? Anything here for me? Yes, R. It's going to be a little while before I can get to you. I do have you done in the list though. Right now, I'm reading for Sean. Did Sean answer? She said, "I'm here." Sean, did you have a question? Oh, she might be writing it too. You're welcome. I might ask you again, what kind of reading you wanted, but I think I can remember that. No, I want it for Y-Spy cut out again. I'm going to timestamp it for her just in case. No, it's Sean's reading now, Sean G, but she's on the train, so she's having a problem with Wi-Fi. So I want to make sure I timestamp it for her so if she misses it, she can go back and find it. All right, I'm going to assume it's a general. All right, Sean, hopefully you get this, honey. Oh, she's here. General, whatever God needs me to hear, I should be my highest good for the rest of the year. Okay, sweetheart. Let's see what the universe has to say. All right, let me cleanse these cards. Oh. Let me just acknowledge this card and put it back. All right. Oh, wow, Sean G. These cards really want to fly for you. All right, so this is spirit. This is a learning situation going on around you. So I don't know if you're having higher education now, where there's something that you need to learn. So I'm going to put some more cards around it to see what's going on. Do, 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 do. Ding, 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 ding. All right, listen. So, Sean, I don't know if this represents you or somebody you're close with that whatever choices they made has affected you also. Okay, so I'm going to be very honest with you. Somebody has some hard lessons they need to learn. Okay. This basically has to do with somebody that has something around them or surrounding them, like some dreams and wishes, and bad choices kind of mess those up. All right. And taking everything at a cost. All right. And it's a no-win situation. Right. And that's kind of what this is indicating. Like the battle wasn't worth it. All right. Sometimes you got to realize and um what's worth fighting for and what's time to release and start new again. Okay. And this is kind of what this is indicating. So somebody did mess up in a situation and they kind of messed up, and they kind of messed up pretty good. All right. So somebody has a hard lesson to learn. I don't know if it's you directly who's made a mistake or somebody very close to you and it's affected you greatly. All right. So that's what's indicating. So this is saying this is a learning experience. Okay. Something happened that was a big boo-boo and you need to learn from it. All right. Let me pull a couple more cards for you. Oh, these two cards came together. All right. It has to do with masculine energy, somebody who was in charge of control. It's usually somebody pretty good and down to earth and a hard worker. Okay. And that's masculine energy. So it doesn't necessarily mean a male. It could mean a female too, but it's that strength, that one that has to take care of things, that has to be the provider, that has to work really hard for what they have. And that's kind of what it's indicating. It definitely could be you, but it could be somebody else around you also. It's just that energy, that strength that you have. That caregiver feeling, but not in a maternal instinct, with that strength that I have to take care of all. I'm the one that's going to take care of it. So I don't know, like I said, if that represents you or somebody else that you're close to. Oh, okay. There's a lot of hard work that needs to get done. All right. Um, Sometimes you feel like that. Yeah, exactly. So something had happened. There's a situation happened. It's big. It's major. At least definitely it feels that way to you. All right. And our feelings are always valid. Right. So it feels like everything comes crashing down around you, and now you have to stand your guard, prove yourself, and build up from there. All right. Nobody likes the tower card. Why? Because it means your foundations crumble beneath you. But one of the good things is about, even though the foundation is crumbled beneath you, well, if it wasn't working for you, it's going to force you to rebuild, right? And make it bigger and better the next time. All right. Because nobody wants their foundation to crumble underneath them again. All right. And that's kind of what this is saying is you need to get back on track, get back to the grind, and do what it is that you need to do in the financial and home front. Okay. So it's whatever's happened, it feels serious, it feels major. A lot of changes have happened, unwanted changes. All right. It's only a learning lesson. That's part of our life path. We have many ups and downs, and you're going to be able to grow from this, and you're going to be able to make your foundation bigger and better the next time. All right. Those changes will be hard and difficult, but you're going to learn those lessons so you don't have a repeat. All right, sweetheart.
Further down the last.
Remember to hit that like button.
The sirens just went off here where I live as a warning.
When the weather gets really, really bad. Oh,
No.
sweetheart. Go to shelter, honey. Go to shelter.
There's something over here.
Yeah. We'll be on for a while. Your safety is most important. Actually, Lori, I can read you right now unless you want me to wait. I do have your question. You said you wanted to know what was hidden. What hidden secrets are within here? Oh, good Lord. Good. That's perfect then. All right, honey. All right, Lori. So I'm going to read you right now, love. No, honey, Lucy's not here yet. Lilima's not here yet. Some last times I end up time stamping Lilima. Get to know's not here yet, and I usually do get to know at the end. He usually likes to be read last. So it's you and Peaches, and I don't think Peaches is here yet. So the list is going pretty quick.
No windows, that means we won't get any pictures. Where's Sean? Oh, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, we usually see Sean on Thursday. Sean also just uploaded. If you guys have our in our Facebook group, Sean just uploaded a whole bunch of pictures that he must have went to a military air show.
Yeah.
He must have went to the air show.
Yeah,
He
he
took
said
some
it was
awesome
fun.
pictures, yeah, of a bunch of planes. And this past weekend, I did axe throwing, which was quite fun. Ooh, I've never been axe thrown before. Foxy Fun said I cheated. And I said, how did I cheat? She said, because during practice, you were missing them all. But I ended up winning 2 games. And I got a bullseye. Me and the other person we went with also got a bullseye. And we got to write our name on the back of the board. So it was fun. It was fun. Oh. Thank you, Lori and Shiny for cleaning space. Y'all keep your energies grounded. Where the full moon's coming in 2 days. Huh?
It's because she's not right in. She's weird.
I did not cheat, you fibber.
He just looked at Rob's face in the target and put
I even told Rhonda, pretend that's Rob's face there.
Yep.
All right. So Lori wants to know, what are the hidden secrets within? All right. So I will see what the cards have to say and what your guides have to say. But sometimes hidden secrets are hidden secrets, and they're yours to journey and find out on your own. But we'll see what Spirit has to say for you. She says, I think she cheated at Chuck E. Cheese, but she was my partner in ski, and I wasn't saying a thing. Yeah, right. No, what happened at Chuck E. Cheese relevant is that Chuck E. Cheese cheated you at a whole bunch of points. She said, I heard you in my head say, miss. I didn't, but that would have been a good idea, right? Why didn't I think of that? All right, Lori, honey. Oh,
this thing is in the dryer, right?
all right. This is talking about you going out and helping others, fulfilling your dreams, and the Two of Cups. And you worried about losing what it is that you're passionate and that you love. All right. Why is that? I think this more has to do with, all right, or it's part of it is that I just had a whole bunch of these cards fall on the thing. So let me see what they say. So what happened in a recent past that you kind of feel defeated? So you're worried that your hopes and dreams are not going to come true. Okay. And that's what this is indicating. So in other words, this is probably indicating your own self-doubt and your own fears. Okay. Because I know I've done readings before to you in the past, and your spirit guides are like, no, you're on the right track. You're doing what it is that you need to do. All right. This is saying something about getting over a hard time. All right. And maybe that not only you helping people, but you had to get help from others to get you to where you are today. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. And don't think your dreams are never going to come true, because that's not true. You are going to get some news soon if you haven't already. All right. You're going to get some news soon. That's really going to be like a new beginning to something. All right. Something new that's going to start and be on its way, which is good. It might, at the time though, it might seem bittersweet. All right. Because at time it might be scary, confusing. You don't know why this is happening. But it is a change. All right. And it's a positive change, but it might seem scary and difficult at that moment. All right. So just remember that. It's not telling me your hidden secrets. It's telling me about mostly about your fears. Okay. And that's your self-doubt. And I think that I'm pretty sure we talked about that before, but you should be getting some news soon. And if it's not physical news, like a telephone call or a text message or an email, the news you might be getting, it could be coming from a spirit realm. Also, since we're talking about your hidden spirits, you might have the aha moment. All right. What is the good news? It doesn't tell me, honey. It does not tell me. Doesn't tell me. Let me see. Let me pull a card. I'm picking a random card. See what it says. I don't know. It's definitely about you taking care of somebody on the home front. In other words, you're eventually going to be the one that is the caregiver, okay? And on the home front also, okay? So once you spiritually level up, you're going to have confidence to feel content in who you are and where you are. All right? All right, sweetheart. But it didn't tell me. Listen, when it comes to spiritual journeys, I cannot give you the answer, and nobody else can give you the answer either. You can go to someone else; they can tell you these fluffy answers, all right, that are kind of generic. But at the end of the day, your journey is your path alone, and I really can't give you those answers, all right, because they're not my answer to give. That's your journey. That's how you grow, is by self-discovery and figuring some of those out yourself. Guidance is fine, but finding all the answers that part is yours. Yeah. Don't you wish it was just like a handbook and somebody just had all the answers right out there for you? It would make life so much easier. But we wouldn't go through our hardships and our trials and really do those self-discoveries and journeys if we had it all right there for us either. Hey, Rose Petal, sweetheart. And it doesn't matter how old you get either. I have no idea your age. You could be 70 years old, 80 years old when you end up having a self-discovery moment, the transition. All right. We go through that through our whole entire lifetime. We never stop learning. All right. Why do you think we end up becoming wise as we age? Because we continuously learn.
She said yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's you to figure out. You're going to find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Because what might work for one person doesn't mean that's going to work for you. And don't let anybody tell you you're doing it wrong either. Never, ever, ever. Because like I said, what works for you might work for you. It might not work for somebody else. Guidance is just that, just guidance. All right, honey. All right, Lori. Is Peaches in here? Fat Jack, you in here, love? How you doing, Rose Petal? If I didn't say hi to you sooner. Oh, it's quiet today. I think today's going to be a quick live. And don't forget, we will be here on Thursday, definitely. You know what? I forgot to get my crap together. I hope I can get together for tomorrow to do a live. It was going to be shadow work. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. Maybe I can work on it tonight and find out where all my notes and stuff are too and put them together. Yeah. So if I do shadow work tomorrow night, it'll start about an hour from this time. All right. That it is right now. Yeah. Yeah. No, 7. Maybe 6. No, 7's good. 7's good. So I make sure I eat first. I am starving. What's he cooking? Anything's good if it's broccoli. No, it would be really good. That crack. So my mother brought me over Cracker Barrel, like you ever have Velveeta mac and cheese where it's just a cheese sauce? Well, Cracker Barrel has the same thing, you know, kind of like the Velveeta. Oh, it's way better than Velveeta. You can find Cracker Barrel mac and cheese with the cheese pouch, and you just squirt in it and mix it up. I'm telling you, it was good, huh, Mom?
Very good.
Very good. Even my granddaughter loved it. She's like, "This is good. You're a good cook, Meme." And my daughter Amy, she absolutely loved it also, and she wanted to know where we can get more. So,
Lori says she has a baseball game for Wednesday. So she won't-
oh, you don't? Oh, you do? Okay. Let me see, because I know you're the one that asked for it.
We'll figure something else out. Let me look at this.
How about Friday? I don't think I have anything planned Friday, right? I don't think so. How about Friday? Are you busy on Friday? Oh, you can still listen now? Would you still be able to listen? You know, pretend you're listening to the game? No, I'm kidding.
Well, she could just
Yeah.
listen. Cat Jack is here.
Good, Tat Jack. She's here. Rose Petal, honey, did you want a reading? Just put a one in the chat. If anybody in the background wants a reading, don't be shy. Only one that bites around here is my mama, and I got her changed.
Only one what?
Nothing, ma'am. No, I have another basketball game on Friday too. Oh my goodness, girl. Oh, it's the season, huh? Okay, Amy. Amy, yours in a little bit, but my list is very small today, so it might not take that long. Oh, you can listen via earbuds. Okay, good to know, Lori. All right, honey. You might not be able to be as chatty, but you can still listen. Okay. You know, it's really good. You got long hair. You put an earbud in and just go like this. Nobody knows.
Well, you know.
Yeah. All right. Who's that doing right now? Oh, Tat Jack. Tat Jack in here. Tat Jack.
Yeah, I told you just said.
You just said it? Okay.
You said.
Oh, me too. Oh, no. Tat Jack's in here. All right, good. Oh, you're shopping online while listening. Ooh, what you buying, Amy?
She has baseball games.
Yeah, it's the season. Do you play or does somebody you know play? I played softball when I was younger. My mom played it for years when I was a kid growing up. I played it until I became a free spirit in high school and started getting in trouble, basically. That's why. And back then, they don't have it anymore, but we started in elementary school and we played against other schools. And I think it started like in third grade.
Yeah.
So I played it for years. I don't think I was the best, though. I was always a catcher every single year, no matter what school I went to, or if it was a summer program or school program or what it was. I always ended up being a catcher. And then, or sometimes I fill in for left center.
Rose Puddle said, not tonight. I'm getting ready for work here to support you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. All right, honey. I'm trying to find a book I've been wanting to read, and my old ass forgot what it's called. Oh, that stuff.
That sounds like me.
Yeah, right.
No, I do.
Thank you, Lord, for cleaning space. All right, Tat Jack. Tat Jack, did you want a general hug, or did you have a question? I forgot to ask you before. And Earth Angel, you in here, honey? Earth Angel, Maystar, Art, and Amy. I know Amy's here because she's listening. So if I just said your name, just let me know if you're listening at the moment. I know people popping.
general and laid on.
Lay it on you. Okay, honey. I have to call the Rob to get me some meds. Did you get some news not too long ago that flipped your world upside down? And I say not too long ago, it could have been the past year or so. Because whatever news that you got was traumatic enough to make you feel like life shattering. Okay, that kind of feeling. It could be a loss of the loved one. It could be a breakup. It could be just a bad situation. Hey, Brenda. Oh, good. Earth Angel's here. Okay. Earth Angel, you're going to be next, okay? Oh, and then, okay, listen. I would guess whatever it was is that you got bad news that shattered you, okay? And it was somebody who did you wrong, okay? Or maybe if they didn't do you wrong, that they're doing wrong to themselves, and it's really heartbreaking to you, okay? Sometimes we call this, it's a devil card. Sometimes we call this the addiction card that could do with addiction. It could be anything. It could be gambling, it could be substance abuse, it could be alcohol, but it also can represent something you need to break free from, something that is in your life that was not healthy. All right. So you got news that was shattering, absolutely devastating, and it was something that was in a horrific situation. So it could be, but whatever it is, if it didn't happen to you directly, it's somebody that you're close enough where you feel it in your soul, which could be a spouse or your children or somebody you love with that you're connected with. Oh, yes, this morning. Oh, okay, honey. I'm sorry, sweetheart. All right, so did you have some questions about that? See, that's what happens sometimes. I'm going to tell you guys what happens. Oh, actually, a lot of times I go to do readings. If somebody asks me a question, all right, they're like a generic question. Oh, I want to know about my love life. And I go to pull out cards. What ends up happening is your subconscious like, oh, no, we need to take care of this situation first because really this is what's bothering your soul. And that's kind of what this is saying. So then I'll have to be like, all right, let me answer this question first, and then we'll go to what question you wanted. And if this happened this morning, that means that is what's on your mind. That is what's consuming your heart at this moment. All right, so let me kind of give a better understanding of what direction that's going to happen because we don't know yet, right? All right, let me pull this card here. Ooh, they got a lot of work going on. A lot of work ahead. All right. Monday, you know what? Mondays actually are pretty good for me. I could do Monday. Yeah, how about we do that? We do it Monday.
What one?
I'm going to do the shadow work on Monday. Yeah. No, that's good. Actually, Mondays are good for me. Actually, that's probably even better because you know what? Tomorrow's going to be beautiful, and I want to go do something. I think maybe my husband will take me for a bike ride after work. This coming Monday's a holiday. Oh, son of a gun! It's
Yes,
Labor
it is.
Day. Yeah, but you know what? It's supposed to rain, and we're not doing anything, and it's kind of late too. Let me see. I still might do it Monday though. I might still just do it Monday because we're not planning anything this year, which is like the first time forever.
Oh, she said, sorry, those 2 days won't work as well because it's a holiday. But I
Oh.
love going to baseball games and sitting outside.
All right. So this Monday won't work, Lori, right?
Yes, Monday is. Monday, sorry.
No.
Oh, Mama, sorry that those pages.
Oh, okay. So, Tat Jack, I don't know what happened, but karma is coming. All right. So, in other words, if somebody messes up, there's going to be some consequences. Okay. And that's kind of what this is saying. There's going to be consequences, and it's not going to be cut and dry. All right. So, even if you have to have consequences, and if it's somebody that you love dearly, that doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that it was wanted, okay? Or maybe it seemed a little bit harsh, if that makes sense. Or you wish it didn't happen. All right. Oh, long, long road. Okay. All right. But are you pretending everything's been good for a while? It's not working out anymore. Okay. There's going to be a long, hard road and lessons that's going to come along with this. All right. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very long and difficult. And so that's kind of it. I wouldn't be surprised you didn't know this already, but it's not going to be as cut and dry as you think it is. All right. Maybe because more is going to happen, you're going to realize, like, once it settles in, how these changes are going to need to be, and it's going to be a long road, and that's not going too much further out from that. All right. And I think it's because you still have to come to realization that everything that's happening for you to be able to decompress and maybe ground yourself a little bit more. All right. So if, like, you come back and ask me about the situation in a week or two, I might have a better outcome. Right now, it doesn't really have an outcome. And this is, oh shit, things are about to hit the fan. And that's what this is saying. Everything's coming to a head. And you're going to feel like it's not going to be able to get worked out. All right. And that's kind of what this is indicating at this moment. It's not saying much more out in the future about that. All right, honey. Oh, good, Earth Angel. So Monday okay or Monday not okay? Or maybe I could do a poll again. Okay. If you would like to wait a week since it's a holiday, this Monday, that would be fine. That way everyone could make it. Okay, all right. So we'll do it the following Monday, which would be, hold on, let me check the date right now. Jack, I'm sending you lots of love and light, sweetheart. You definitely gonna need it right now, honey. You guys, please send lots of love and strength to Jack. All right. What was I doing? Oh, calendar. All right. So this coming Monday is the 27th. The following Monday is June 3rd. So I can set the thing ahead of time for so everybody knows it'll be Monday, June 3rd. And then I'll figure out another live to do between Monday, June 3rd. Did you guys, if I did shadow work, would it be too much if we ended up talking about how to describe, like in mirrors and stuff, to help with the shadow work? Because it works really, really good. You have a mirror. Actually, you should be reflecting in a mirror. I just don't want to freak people out if we do it, or if we just talk about it. All right. All right. Earth Angel said, well, I want to know about the situation. I will have to fix. Okay. Let me write it down because I'll forget it in 2 seconds. What was it? I don't have to write it down. I'm reading it right now. All right. What question? What do I need to know about the situation I need to face? Thank you guys for sending me love and light. All right. All right. Every time I hear your name, Earth Angel, that song comes to my head automatically. Earth Angel.
Would you be mine?
All right. Try to get my chair to stop sliding. That was broken. All right, Earth Angel, let me cleanse these cards a little bit. Hey, honey.
You said to play you.
Oh, I know Amy picked out dinner tonight. She loves kibasa. Yeah, will you save me a plate? Thank you. Hey, Pooh. How are you, Iris? I'm stopping to show some love before I go out. Have a great live and a great day, everyone. Thank you, Pooh. Will somebody drop Pooh's channel? Pooh, just so you know, oh wait, actually Pooh has two channels. Pooh has a channel that well, one of the channel kind of calls some creators out one time sometimes, and the other channel is she does music playlists. All like every time she does it's different. So it's music everybody likes. So sometimes it's older music, sometimes it's newer music, sometimes it's country, sometimes it's rock, sometimes it's rap. It's a great mix. And she just plays music for a couple hours, and everybody just chit chats and hangs out and chat, and it's nice and relaxing. Oh, I'm just gonna acknowledge this card and put it back. Oh, all right. I have a question to ask. Okay, you just say yes or no, Earth Angel. Because of the card that came out, is it a health? Is it about somebody's health? Thank you guys. Thank you guys for sending lots of prayers. Oh, oh. All right, Earth Angel. The universe really got a lot to say to you. I'm dropping all these cards. Mm-hmm. I know you have something traumatic or something that's happened recently. No, okay. Some upsetting news that's happening recently. There's some new beginnings in there, and that's kind of what flew out. And it might be just the universe answering me because of the first card that came out that I said I'm just going to acknowledge and put back. Is the reason why I asked about if there was a health question, and then the cards that just fell out were just saying there's a new beginning happening. All right, and what shape or form, I'm not too sure. So basically, if that was for me and not so much for you. Could you get me some Tylenol or yell for Rob to get me some Tylenol? No. Not Tylenol, ibuprofen. Yeah. Or Aleve. Yeah, it could be Tat Jack. All right. Let me cleanse these cards good. I want to make sure I cleanse them really good. Oh my God, yes, we definitely do. What's our next tattoo going to be? I have a whole list I want. Yeah, and I went to Texas. All those girls ended up getting different tattoos. Well, we have our sister's tattoo. We were told it's our our voodoo tattoo. So here's our sisterhood voodoo tattoo. It's supposed to be the affinity heart. I don't know if y'all can see it. The lighting here is not too good. Thank you, Mama. Ibuprofen, you only gave me 3. I usually take 4.
Oh. Not very much.
Thank you, Mama.
You needed another trip to the fat shop.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. So I don't really know too much about your situation, Earth Day, but what this is indicates, okay, it is saying that somebody that you looked up to, or at least or even if it's yourself, but I think this might have to do with somebody else. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody that looked like that was going in the right direction, doing what they should doing, like it should have been a good outcome. It's the victory card, but the victory card's in reverse, okay? And so in this circumstance, anyways, is saying that what should have been on top and what you a person or situation that you held up high in a pedestal ended up not quite being the way you thought it was going to be. And the way I say that is that sometimes this is a celebration card, but it also means it could mean gossip. Okay, a bunch of people that are working against somebody or not being as what they're portraying themselves to be. Okay, especially considering this card is next to the reverse 6 of Wands. So this is definitely an indication that somebody that you or situation that was held up on a pretty high pedestal that maybe you trusted and thought everything was okay, and it not being that way. All right. And so that news was kind of shocking. And unfortunately, it's ended up going to be a long road, and there's going to end up being like a learning experience from that. What that means or if that entails, I'm not really too sure. So let me, well, this card just came flying out. All right. If somebody has to do in your home front. All right. So let's see more what's going on. All right. This card wants to flip. Okay, listen. So if the group of you ever find out about a situation that you realized maybe it was a group of people that told you this news or is a group of people that was doing it wrong, whatever the case may be. And it has to do with somebody that you feel like it's going to affect the family. Somehow it's going to affect the family dynamic. So that's a worry and concern. Listen, what it says here for you, anyways, this is for you. What this is saying here for you is that emotionally it might be hard and difficult. And you'll probably never completely understand, and you're not going to get all the answers or all the no that you wish you should have. But just know that it's difficult, or as hard as it seems like at the time, is that it's going to force you to become stronger and find that strength, or that person's going to be forced to be stronger and be able to find that strength. I think that person talking about finding that strength and coming on the top, and that aspect of the scenario does represent you, I'm pretty sure. Okay. All right. So just know that yes, it's hard and difficult. A situation that happened is not what you expected and not what you were thinking. And it ends up being kind of like a hard lesson. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't end up hearing it from a group or something like like a school or an organization or some effect like that. Okay. But it does, whatever it is, does affect your family. All right. It's emotional. You don't understand it. You don't get it. All right. You do feel like you're not going to get the answers. And I would be surprised if you ever had a full understanding on why. All right. And if you don't have the understanding of why, that sometimes ends up feeling a little more hurtful at times. But this is going to give you no choice to not wear your heart in your sleeve, but to get that strength that's within inside of you. Like it's going to force you to do it. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Whatever it is that you're going on, honey, I hope it's a situation that easily being able to be settled and rendered tomorrow. All right, Archangel Love. Lindsay, are you in here, honey?
Good, she was. Macy.
Oh, yeah, she's here. She just posted. Thank you. Amazing Star. I love that name.
Amazing.
Amazing Star.
Good boys.
Oh, thank you, Mama. I just cleansing my cards for you, honey. Oh, Maisie, do you have a question? Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space and sending love. Sending you love, Earth Angel, sweetheart. Okay, hon. I'll give you a general. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some more cards next to us. Next to this, it says you went out to basically, I don't know if it's literally going off on your own, but you went out in the past to go try new things, all right, and you realize what you went looking for wasn't quite the way you thought it was going to be, all right. So what you thought you were going to get out of that situation or that new adventure ended up not being good at all right, and it probably had something to do with money, all right. So I don't know, or the potential what you thought would be money. So whatever you went out to go do ended up cracking up to be as great as grand as you thought it was going to be, all right, which really sucks. All right, so but let me pull a few more cards. Oh, you're welcome. Earth Angel, honey. Okay, Brenda. Oh, Brenda, I wrote you down, love. I think there's not too many people here, honey, because you're coming up quick, okay? Basically, whoever's left that's waiting for a reading, let me know now, okay? Just write your here in chat. Oh, so you're back to the drawing board. All right. So listen, you're looking for an answer for something. So you're planning it out. Be careful that does not come back and bite you in the ass. All right. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe you're upset for the situation or what it is. Make sure it does not come back and bite you in the ass. So I don't know if it's you that's upset and you want to get somebody back, or if there's somebody out there that you can't trust. All right. So be careful. Let me pull a card. Ooh, yeah. So if it's you or somebody that you're really close to, don't go looking for something or making a bigger situation out of it than it doesn't need to be, because it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. All right. So that's your warning. That's kind of a warning to you. Be careful. be careful what next steps you take and what it is that you're going to do, because karma is going to come back in and get you, even if you felt like you've done wrong and they deserve it. Okay. Sometimes there's more to the whole picture, the whole story, the whole scenario. I don't know what it is or this is indicating, but it does look like something happened. You're upset, but you want to rise your vibration. You don't want to lower it or keep it equal. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Oh, good. Amy's here.
Yeah, the last three are all here.
Okay, sweet. So ours first, then Amy, then Brenda. All right, MZ Star, honey. It's your turn. All right. Oh, RR had a question about a relationship question. So is it with somebody you're already interested in now, or you just want to know what's in your future for love? Oh yeah. May I have a romance reading, please? Anything there for me? Okay, honey. Do you have anybody that you're thinking about now or your relationship with now? The only reason I'm asking is because then I pulled the cards a little bit different. So I'll pull a couple cards for you and a couple cards for that person. I just received a severe storm warning. Ooh, so I'm going to sign off. Thank you, Mama. Iris and Mama. Take care, everyone, and stay safe. You stay safe, Earth Angel, too.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad storms today. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's see what happens. I'll put the maybe I don't know part first. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Thank you, Iris. I understand what you're saying. Okay, sweetheart. Enjoy your day, sweetie. And thank you for coming in today. And I love your name. Well. Oh, okay. There's some. Okay, so RR, this has nothing to do with love, by the way. Okay, but this is telling me that there are some situations that's happened, which could be you. Okay, that some things need to balance out in your life first. That you're working maybe on yourself right now. So your top priority maybe isn't a new partner, or it hasn't been lately. It's because you're still working on you and balancing yourself, which is good. So because that indicates that if you're working on you, that means you're going to be in a better mindset when that person, if you find that person coming towards you, okay? Because we attract what energy we give out, all right? So if you're working on yourself and you're giving yourself that good balance, that means you want to find that equal for you also. All right, so let me pull a couple more cards. Let me see this potential person. I'll do the person that might be potentially in the air or if they will be in the future. So it's kind of like what's your next relationship going to be. All right.
Lori said, I just heard a loud crack of thunder and it startled me, but I'm safe in my basement.
All right. This is my opinion and my opinion only, RR. Okay. Whatever relationship, if you have a thought about a particular person at this moment that you're hoping that'll work out, or the next person that might be potential that's going to come to you, all right. Entertainment purposes only. All right. Take what I say with a grain of salt. But what I'm going to say is be careful who you let in your life. All right. And I don't know if you've already had a really bad, rough relationship, but because it's still something that's being worked out, you don't want to carry that same vibration. Okay, because something happened with learning experience because things did not work. Things did not work, not even a little bit. There was a lot of change. You really had to redefine it and find who you are again. And that's very hard and difficult and heartbreaking and sad. We miss you too, Bernard. How you doing, sweetheart? How you been doing, Bernard?
continue saying goodnight.
Okay, it's going on midnight here. Oh my. Have a good night then, honey. Since I'm listening, good night. God bless Iris and your mom and chat. Have a good night, sweetheart. Bernardo is back in action. I've been doing okay, working, and I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you, definitely. I'm happy to see you too, honey. It's been a while. It's been a long time, actually. All right, RR. I'm going to pull a couple more cards and see about the future one. This ain't talking about your future love. What this is indicating literally has to do with you, yourself, your home, and your finances. All right. And it might be because the reason the first cards that came out is still you working on yourself. Okay. You're still trying to find that balance. You're still trying to get things back on track. Okay. Your vibration's not exactly where it needs to be. It's a work in progress. Things are going to get there. All right. A lot of the problem is a lot of it has to do in the home front and figuring out how that potential is going to go. Okay. So I'm sorry, I don't see anything right straight up ahead for you. All right, our honey. Can you do a reading? My questions is, how do my coworkers feel about me, and did you think and did you about me, and did you think about me, and how to get a new phone and a new laptop? So hold on, Bernard. I'll get right back to you, honey. Then I've discovered I'm a healer. Awesome. And I've been doing healing work for and on myself and for on someone else at a distance. And they could potentially become a partner in real life. Ooh, that would be nice. All right, hold on. Listen, I'm going to pull, because you said that, I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you for that. All right, since there's a little more clarification. I can't stress you hard enough, but you said you're already still in healing and doing that work. Some of that work, though, is a journey. It's good to have a partner, but some of that work is a journey on your own. And you're still rediscovering who yourself is. And because you said that you're a healer, just like myself, let me tell you, sometimes healers are some of the most empathetic people and loving people that you'll ever meet. But what happens? That means you wear your heart in your sleeves. So we have a harder time healing ourselves, okay? Because everything just seems so grand, right? So really, really, really work hard on self-care, all right? And that form of healing. All right, sweetie. So I'm going to pull a couple cards for you and a couple cards for that potential person, all right? Maybe that's why all that healing stuff was in there too, and it didn't really make sense about the love part, because that is what your guys' energies are at now. All right, but let's see. Let's see. One. All right, this is your old self. Yeah, you still need to find your way. Okay, you got the High Priestess card in reverse. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse, so that means your emotional level, the energy's on the lower side. Okay, please don't take offense to what I'm saying. I keep it real, and what I'm seeing. All right, you're hoping this person is like your knight in shining armor. Okay. And you know what? If it's end up not being long term, it's what you need at this moment. So that's a gift too. Ooh, you guys kind of work together, so you're hoping that they will really help you. All right. So, but listen. Let me pull a card just for clear. Okay, listen. I'll be honest with you. All right. I don't see long-term love. I'm not saying that's not going to happen. Okay, I'm not saying that's what's not going to happen. Things could change, but as way the energies are going right now, I really don't see that. It does say something about they seem good, really good right now, but they have some issues that they need to work on. Okay, so when that happens, is you have some things you got to work on. They have some things they need to work on, and sometimes they don't. It doesn't mix together, okay? Because you guys are on two different paths, right? Hopefully it'll change. Hopefully it'll change. But they're definitely here at this moment. They came in your life for a reason at this moment when you needed them, all right? All right, our honey. All right, Bernard, sweetheart. All right. So you want to know, so Bernard, you want to know how, it'll be a few minutes before I get to you, just so I get clarification. So you want to know how your people at your work, did you get a new job, honey? So you want to know how people at work think about you, and you want to know about getting your laptop and cell phone. Is that what the question was? I just want clarification to make sure I understand. Okay. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. All right. So now I'm doing Amy. Amy, did you have a question? Oh, wait. You know what? I didn't give you a wrench. Let me give you a wrench. All right. No, ma'am. Okay. Amy, don't be calling me ma'am. We're like the same age. All right. Know what I'm going to tell you something I think is really funny, and this is true. So down south, especially in some areas of the south, it's disrespectful if you don't say no, ma'am, yes, ma'am, no, sir, yes, sir. You know, up north, nobody likes being called ma'am, right, mom? Yeah, people. If you call somebody ma'am, they'll say you're calling me old. Old people do not up north do not like being called ma'am. They're like, what are you saying? You saying I'm old? I'm not old. Don't ma'am me. That's what they say. Don't ma'am me. I know what's funny. It's like completely two different things. Because, bro, if somebody out there calls you ma'am, it takes you back. You're like, oh, don't ma'am me. Thank you, Lori, honey. We are seasoned, not old. Exactly, Amy. Yeah, she says we're seasoned, not old.
People with wisdom.
So we can say ma'am to your mom. Oh, my mom hates being called ma'am.
I don't hate it.
I've heard you say, what? You call me ma'am? Are you saying I'm old?
Yeah. Okay, there's Foxy. So we call it them.
Yeah, yeah.
Got a word for you too, Foxy, but they won't let me put it on YouTube.
Oh, I heard it.
Say no, 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 no.
Well, let me empty that. There's nothing hot in there, right?
Oh, no.
Okay. How does my coworker think about me? How does my coworker think about me, and does she think about me? Okay, honey. That's my question right now, unless somebody new is coming in. Okay, Bernard, I understand, huh? Sorry about that. Lenses cards for Miss Amy. Oh, I get it, Bernard. That's okay.
Unless somebody new is coming in.
Yeah. All right. So, Amy, in a recent past, all right, you got a little bit of work to do still. All right. You're trying to, so for a long time, you were feeling confined and constrained, and you're working really hard to change that situation. All right. The thing is, you're not there yet. All right. You kind of lost that spark that you used to have. I would not be surprised if people, your loved ones, haven't noticed it. Like, say, like, listen, you're not as outgoing as you used to be. You just kind of like, don't want to do the same things that you used to. Like you have lost that spark. All right. You recognize it, you see it, and so other people around you too. And I think they might have been pointing it out. And that's making you want to make some of those changes because you're starting to recognize and see that things have seemed to have gone too far. Okay. But you have a long road, a lot of healing. The thing is, you can change physical things in your life. Oh, look at that. Mexican been a member for 14 months. So you can change everyday actions and how you handle life and how you handle situations. So on the outside, you might appear better. The problem is that the inside, you've lost that spirit. All right. And the only one and only thing that can change that is you. All right. So on the outside, you can look like you're doing better and you're doing okay, but inside, you don't feel that way so much, right? Because you lost that spark. Not that you're not healing, not that you're not going on the right path, but the thing is, there's still something missing, and that something still missing is you. You need to find out who you are again. All right. So, and if that's getting, if that's coming out of reading, it's because you needed to hear that. Right? You need to hear that. There's something even deeper, and that it's going to have to go along with self-care, taking care of yourself, and getting back to who Amy is. Who is Amy? All right. Who do you think you are? And that's a question that you need to answer. I'm a work in progress, girl. We all are, honey. You don't want to leave the situation or move away. It's easier said than done. You've been feeling hard and depressed. It's way too much. It's emotional. It's emotional. Oh, Bernard, I probably did. I'm always dyeing my hair. Yeah, and this is exactly saying it's a work in progress. That's exactly what you just said. This is a work in progress, right? It's your lesson. It's something that you need to do. And the only thing that can help, there's a few things you need to do in your life. And don't forget the spiritual aspect of it too. So you can find out who Amy is again. All right, Amy. But the good news is, all right, it's good because you want to fix what you love and care about in your life. So don't fix just what you love and care about your life, because what you love and care about your life is also you. So you have to make sure you do that also. All right, my love. All right, Amy. Basically, your spirit guide is saying they recognize to see where you're going, what you're doing. The only thing that you're forgetting about is you. So when I say that, that doesn't mean you're not taking steps to get better, but you're still forgetting about you. You have to figure out who you are. And that part you don't know, you're confused about. And that's okay. That's okay. It's part of your transition. All right, Amy, honey. Brenda. I got Brenda and then Bernard. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to click on that. Oh, look it. You've been a member for 15 months. Awesome. Hey, Crystal. How you doing, love? Oh, wait. Y'all, let me play that little banner. Let me play my little banner I got for y'all. Can't forget about my rainbow family. All right. Crystal wants to know. Let me see. Iris, can I get a feel? Like, hey, Iris, can I get in? I feel like my ex-husband is attacking me spiritually, and now trying or attempting to do physical. Okay, honey. Yes, absolutely, Crystal. I don't have too many people in front of you, honey, so it won't be too long. All right, love. Oh, Rob, I didn't do it for you too. All right, I'm sorry, Mexican. Hold on. Let me make sure I do it for you also. There you go, honey. Oh, hey, PJ. How you doing, honey? Oh, thank you for stopping by to give me a thumbs up. Are you available any day to do a phone reading? Let me tomorrow. I can't tomorrow. Around at this time tomorrow, actually. During the day, it's a little bit hard. I mean, I can make it work. The only thing is, I have my granddaughter. And she's very active. That's right, Rob. You got 14 months. My number, you can, yeah, there's my number right there. 860-419-5512. You can text me in that number. That's right. You're doing some hard time here. I hope it was worth it. Dixie, of course, honey. I hope you're doing well, Dixie, honey. All right. Thanks. I've been trying to keep calm and stay positive and not replay to any of the calls and texts. Oh, don't do that. Can you give time frames too? I can try. I can see, Crystal, but I can't promise. All right, honey. But we can see. Oh, hey, Crystal. Oh, there's two crystals in here. Oh, Bernard, he's in here, honey. You can tell him hi. Mexican is my husband. Crystal Pickett, did you want a reading? Yeah, PJ popped in to give us a thumbs up. Yeah, there's two crystals. I got confused, y'all. It happens, and it's not very hard for me to get confused. Yes, I do. Okay. So I got one crystal, Dixie, and then the next crystal, and I'll put crystal P. I don't get confused. Listen, one day I've had 3 earth angels in here all at the same time. Usually it was like 1 or 2 that used to come in. All right. Crystal P. Dixie's here. You're welcome. Oh no. You have chronic vertigo? I am absolutely sorry about that. I don't know if it'll work, but I just saw a video, actually 2 videos in the same day. I don't remember, it was yesterday, the day before, which I thought was odd. It had to do with some exercises with people at vertical, and it had something to do with your ears. And I don't know. Maybe you can YouTube it and see it. Maybe talk to a doctor about it. It wasn't like medicine or anything. I think it was like a yoga. It was a yoga exercise, actually. You're here. Brenda, it's your turn right now. I got Brenda, then Bernard, then first crystal, Dixie, and second crystal. All right, got Brenda, then Bernard. Oh, are you doing therapy? I didn't even know there was therapy for it. Like I said, 2 different videos in the same day was talking about vertigo and these yoga exercises that help something with your ear. That they say crystals in your ear or something in your ear and your back part. I don't even know. I have no idea. Yeah. Have a good fellow humans. I'm headed out to grill dinner. Ooh, Amy, before you head out, we want to know what you're grilling. I think I'm going to switch cards. Switch card and all over the place. Brenda, do you have a question, honey? Ooh. Is it barbecue chicken or is it just grilled chicken with some spices? I know I want to eat. I'm hungry, so maybe we shouldn't be talking about food. And what kind of veggies? That doesn't really narrow anything down.
Corn on cob.
Ooh, corn on the cob would be nice. Tonight we're having kielbasa, potatoes, and broccoli. Okay, sweetheart. All right, Brenda, I'm going to make sure I just changed out the cards. So I just want to make sure I've done some good first.
Oh, I need it now.
Okay, Dixie love, thank you. No problem. Brenda. Hope you're doing good, honey. All right. Ooh, laying out the options. All right. Get ready to take a stand and push forward. And thinking about walking away. All right. You could be looking for an answer that's not actually there. Okay. All right. You might be looking for something that's actually there. So before you take action and move too quickly, you really want to think it through. Okay. Because you don't want it to come back and nip you in the butt. Because it's talking about that. It's saying here, I'm going to pull a couple more cards, get a better understanding. All right. It's saying here that you've been looking for an answer, another option that you haven't seen yet. All right. It does indicate that you're going to take action and possibly leave a situation, but this is saying it's like just be careful. You don't really want to quickly leave the situation without really thinking all the way through. Okay. Oh, Bernard, you're next, love. I'm doing Brenda right now. Next will be you. Oh, I brine my chicken in pickle juice. Oh, and then just salt and pepper it for season. Veggies, asparagus, and zucchini. Oh my gosh. Amy, it'll take me 2 days to get there. Just give me the address to your house. I don't mind leftovers. All right, Brenda. All right. All right. So again, it's talking about you trying to work on something that doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. All right. I don't know what that case is. I don't know what's going on, but something that's in the works that you've been trying to work on, you feel like isn't working. All right. So now, because of that, you feel torn and lost, and you do not know how. You don't know how to get yourself out of this funk. All right. And to yourself, it feels absolutely horrific and horrible. I'm not saying it's not, because your feelings are definitely valid. But what I'm saying is, because you feel that way, be careful of your own actions, okay? Because every action has reaction. So you don't want to push it too far and not be able to come back from it, all right? And but what this does say though is, don't forget who you are and the strength that you have inside of you, okay? Because you're going to find your power at the end. This is, even though it's been going on for a while and it feels like it's building up more and more and more, the situation is only temporary. And when I say the situation, I mean the feelings that are going on, that pain, that heartache, sadness, anger, all that, all those feelings are temporary. Once there's a shift, interchange, which there's going to be, but how much shift and change it is, it's really going to be dependent on you. That's what I'm saying. Be careful before you take action too quickly without really planning it through. Because you might have, like, I don't want to say overreacted, but overanalyzed. Okay. But just know at the very end, no matter what happens, what transition happens, you're going to remember your strength and who you are, and you're going to be able to come out okay. All right. And I think it's just letting you know that that's going to happen in the end, because you feel like this has been going on forever and you're not really sure what to do. And you feel like you're getting to yourself deeper and deeper in a hole. All right. So that only way that can change is if if you do some soul searching and really figure out what it is that you want to do before you act on it. All right, sweethearts. All righty, beautiful Brenda. Yeah, I'm an overthinker. Yeah, what happens when you're overthinker? Being over, I'm an overthinker. All right, I'm not kidding you. When I was diagnosed with this, I really thought it was a lie. I was like, I never. All right, I'm such an overthinker. I was diagnosed with no embarrassing. I'm gonna say OCD. I'm like OCD because you think of OCD being one way. All right, they're like, no, it's in your brain. Okay, that you overthinking, over analyzing everything over and over and over and over again. And what can happen sometimes, we're going to become our own worst enemies. All right, because we overanalyze it, we overthought about it. So in our head, we convince ourselves of something that maybe it's not as bad as it might really we think it is. So we end up acting out on it, and then afterwards, like, well, maybe I should have thought about it a little bit more before I opened up my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of overthinking. All right, we end up becoming our own worst enemy. So really, really, really be careful before you attack. Be careful what you're attacking. Okay, are you overthinking or is it a good reason? All right, honey. Hey, I'm an overthinker, and my spirit guides remind me of this every so often. Yeah, exactly. Yep, absolutely. All right, Bernard. So Bernard wants to know what their work partner feels like about them, and if they feel about them, if they think about them. All right, Bernard. So I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you and 3 cards for the female work partner. After Bernard is Crystal, but not Crystal Pete. Let me cleanse these cards out for you, Bernard. Oh, Bernard is an overthinker. Oh, Brenda is an overthinker. They were right beside each other. All right, Bernard. I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you and 3 cards about your coworker. Oh. Yep. I wonder if it's the air.
Last couple of weeks or something.
Huh?
Something been going on.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Holy crap, Bernard, his cards are flying out. Oh, Bernard, you gotta cut a tie to something. There's something that you've been. All right, so you got some news about something that put it into a situation. Okay, you had to cut those ties. It has nothing to do with the reading I'm about to give you, but these cards fell out, so it's something that you need to know. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you got news about somebody or a situation that you realize, I'm going to cut the ties. It was not healthy. And it's basically just letting you know, like, listen, it wasn't worth the energy at work to put in it. So just know that you did a good choice. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mexican. All right, Renard. So I'm going to pull a card for you and your coworker. Well, this one came out for you. All right. Let me pull a couple cards for your coworker. Okay, so this is just about you and your coworker, and some of this might have to do with some of your feelings that you have about you too, because this reading is for you. All right. So you want to be the knight in shining armor, but it feels like every time you try to connect with somebody to work on something, it never feels like it ever works out, and that kind of bothers you a little bit, which is very understandable. All right. So with this person though, with this coworker, is they don't plan on pushing things any further. They might just hang around a little bit, but they're not. And in the long run, they're not going to be making any plans or trying to push forward and get anything to come in, right? So there's not any love connection or anything like that. Don't take it to heart and feel like it's anything against you. It's just that it's not a good match, okay? I'm not saying that they're not a good person. I'm just saying that the vibration, the energy level doesn't match up, okay? But one thing I want to tell you though in this reading is just please remember that don't take this to heart. Okay, don't take it to heart. Don't feel like it's another rejection, because it's kind of how it feels. Like you're like, oh, when I'm gonna find that one. It's not fair. All right. I don't know. I don't have the answer for that, but just know that this one probably isn't gonna work out. All right. All right, honey. All right, Bernard. Lori said, Iris, should we start a Overthinkers live stream? Ooh, I think we'd all be our own worst enemies, or maybe would help talk each other down off the ledge, like,
I think
oh
you
my
would
God.
need to talk to a counselor about that
Yeah,
because you're overthinkers.
but we can help each other out by getting us get back to reality. Like, listen, stop thinking that way.
Speaking thinking.
Yeah. All right. All right, Crystal. Not Crystal P. Where's the other Crystal?
Adams.
Crystal Adams. Thank you. Let me write that down. Crystal Adams time. So Crystal Adams, Dixie, and then Crystal P. Okay. Crystal Adams, you did have a question. Yeah, she did. I forgot what it was now. Let me see how far back, but let me scroll up. The chat has been really quiet today, so I could probably still find it. Oh, okay. It had something to do with your ex. And you're worrying if they're psychically attacking you, and you're worried that it's going to get physical. And that you're trying and you're trying not to stay positive, not reply to any calls or texts. All right, so let me just kind of just get a scenario kind of what's going on, so you'll have an idea. Okay. This popped out for some reason, so this is not a very trustworthy person. Like, you need to cut ties. All right, even though that card came up, that card stuck out to me. A death card. That means putting something to the end. And if that card's still here, in this deck, if you see that card, it's somebody cutting the rope. It's cutting the ties. What's on the screen? Oh my goodness. How did I put it on the screen? I didn't realize it was on screen. Sorry about that, Crystal.
Oh,
All right. All right, Crystal. The first card is Justice, and it's in reverse. So that what that's indicating is, I don't know if there's a past history to be worried and concerned about, but it's indicating that you feel like you're not going to get the help that you need or the justice that you need. Okay, that maybe is you don't feel like people are really going to listen to you. All right, that's kind of what this is indicating. All right, that's this card here. Okay, that's understandable. All right, so you feel like you're done wrong. All right, so These are for you. Let me see what's lying beneath you. Oh, this has been going on for a while. At least the situation with you next. Okay, so in other words, there's still unresolved issues going on. Oh, all right, so this is you. All right, he didn't stand up to be the man that he should be, which you literally just told me this. Okay, he did not turn out to be the man he should be. He wasn't a very good provider. He didn't make any plans to work on anything. This is only just telling me what you just had said. All right, so you're trying to figure out how to walk away and get away from this situation at this point. All right. Now let's see where his frame of mind is thinking. All right. This is just confirming what you said, which is fine. Which is kind of what I want to happen anyway, so then I can get a bigger picture. Okay. This is like the possession card and holding on to possessions. And so, all right, let me just. Okay. This is my opinion only. I don't know how long you guys have been broke up, okay? Honestly, to be honest with you, he's not in love with you, okay? I don't, but it's almost like seeing what he can either get from you or hold on to you for some reason, like stringing you along or holding on to you like a possession. I'm not too sure. Or to see what he can get from you. So, and it can indicate him being a little greedy, but it does say that he could be taking action without thinking first. That no matter what's going to happen, that you're going to be okay. All right, no matter what, if things work out, you're going to be okay. But it does say something along the lines about him taking action and in a willy-nilly way, which ain't going to follow through, and it's going to I don't know. He's going through a difficult time, which is making him go crazy right now. All right, he's going crazy, and I don't know if he is on the outside, but inside his brain, he's not doing okay. All right, so this has nothing to do with love at all. It has nothing to do with love. All right, it doesn't show anything here about him harming you. Maybe just I don't know. I don't know what his issue. I think he has issues. So whatever he says or does, don't fall for it. Don't. He has his own stuff going on. Don't let him bring you down. That's my opinion, but I'm going to pull a couple more cards about the situation between both of you guys, actually. Yes, not worth working out. That time is already passed. Yep, it's not healthy. Whatever idea, whatever, is not healthy. And trying to understand what's going on is never going to have that answer. Yeah, and there's not going to be a new fresh start. So I don't know if he's trying to get in a relationship with you. I don't know really what's going on. Just don't fall for it. And he has nothing to offer you. And a matter of fact, hold on. You said he has children, right? His kids didn't even come up in the reading, which is pretty crappy if you ask me. But I'm gonna pull a card about his children.
But I think you don't want me to be happy because he's not.
Yeah, it's controlling. Look at you again. None of these have anything to do with his children. It's just a control thing. He's losing control. It's him. It's him. If he tries to do anything stupid, he's just really just going to give you a hard time. Really, he's just going to give you a hard time.
I think it's too much for you,
Yeah, but long as you try and nip it in the bud and make your intentions clear, ignore them best as you can. Just I don't know. He has some issues that he's going through, and they don't need to be your children's issues. And his worry and concern and possession is you, has nothing to do with the children at all. Right? That's kind of concerning. In other words, he would be a parent if he's in the house, but if he's not in the house, then he's not going to be a parent. No, that's kind of crappy too. All right, honey. I hope the situation works out better. All right. I think it's more of a nuisance and a pain. And I don't know. The possession card kind of was there. And but he's not really going to get his way anyway, shape or form. All right, so just pay attention. All right. All right, Dixie, honey. And I think you said just a general and just see where it goes, right? Thank you for coming in here today, Crystal. Yes, he uses the kids a lot, but never follow through. So I cut it off. As far as that, just going to keep ignoring him. Yeah. Especially if it's one thing if you're going to talk to him about the children, but if it's about you, you guys aren't together no more. You don't owe him an explanation. You don't need to owe him anything. Children are nothing. That's it. It's called an X for a reason. He's X'd out. Thank you, Lord, for cleaning space. All right, Dixie, honey, you in here, love? I hope you feel better.
It's just a general.
Yeah.
Good sake.
You're welcome, honey. Dixie Kane.
Yes, I am.
Oh, good, honey. You see, I keep trying to get. I don't know why you guys can't see the cards like you used to. I swear, you used to be able to see more here.
More cards, let's see.
All right, you know what? I'm picking this up. I'm putting it back. The exact same card came out again. And I want to make sure that I cleanse the cards good. I don't think I cleansed them before Dixie's reading good. I think I hear grandchildren here. Oh, children. My almost 30-year-old child, just as loud as the kids.
It's up here.
Oh, was she? Okay.
Yeah, but he's cool.
That's what I was just saying, Rob. I said, no, that's my almost 30-year-old, just as loud. Because I know how I ended with her. I heard her, woo! We're horsing around. Oh, wait. Dixie, there's something going on. All right. So, So you're waiting for news. It looks like it's not going to happen quite the way you're hoping. Let me see. The person that you thought was going to stand up and take control of the situation is kind of dropped the ball and there's somebody that's not trustworthy around you. I don't think you're ever going to get the answer why here. All right, you're still searching and trying to figure out why. And taking charge of that change is not going quite that well. And that fresh start and new beginning isn't going quite the way you're hoping it would. Let me see. Let me see some more cards.
Not the 30-year-old, it's the 19-year-old.
Oh, is it? Oh, I could swear. Oh, well, I guess she sounds like her sister. I swear it sounded just like her. All right, so you've been working on making those plans, putting everything in order, doing what you need to do. Somebody's like playing against you in a way of, at least you feel like it didn't quite go the way you're hoping or wanted it to, because there's somebody behind the scenes pulling some crap. Okay, you're working hard, you're being honest, you're doing what it is, everything you need to do, but there's somebody there that is like the notch, the pain, the one that's really causing a ruckus. So somebody that so I don't know if it's a like a judge or official or higher up or somebody that you feel like they're turning a blind eye and not really listening, or they're going to drop the ball, and that's really not fair to you, and you're never going to get a full explanation. All right. All right. But it does show that you've been doing everything that you need to do on your end. All right. Oh. So, all right. So, but then this gets brought up. So I don't know if this has to do with the exact same situation or if it has to do with another situation, but it's kind of a feeling of you worked hard to do everything that you need to do. But is it all going to be worth it in the end, or is it just going to be a memory? Am I going to be able to, be around them or see them, or is this it? Okay, and that's kind of the feeling I have that. And the ending part, because I already came to the conclusion what I was going to say. I'm like, well, let me pull a couple more cards, and all it did was really just kind of bring out your feelings of it. Like I worked very hard for all this, and this is it. This is what it's going to come to, and that part is just your thoughts or feelings. Doesn't mean it's going to be in that way for ever and a day. That's just your thought and feelings about it. All right, and that's kind of heartbreaking, and it's confusing, and unfortunately, you're never going to get the full answers that you wished. You're always going to be like, like what happened? Like why did it work out this way? Like it never should have been this way. Like this is bullshit. It's not fair. And that's the feeling that what it seems like. Okay. All right, sweetheart. All right, love. It didn't even give me an ending for it. It kind of just left it there in limbo, like that was it. And it might just because it's still fresh. So it's still fresh, and you still haven't come back down and grounded yourself from that situation. That it's hard looking past that. So when you're really stressed out of something, that's what your focus is on. So it's kind of hard to see beyond that at the moment. All right, sweetie. Whoever it is that you're going through, Dixie, I'm praying for you. All right, Crystal P. Are you in here, Crystal P? And did you have a question, or did you want a general? Oh, you said something about a time frame. I do have these cards that are kind of a time frame, but honestly, I don't like the cards, and we can pull them just to see what it says, but I can't do a guarantee on that. I get to know. Oh, good, you're in here, honey. I'm almost at the end, actually, get to know. So you came in here just in time. All right, so we're together for 5 years. Let me make sure that is. Oh, okay. I want to know, will me and Jay reconnect? What month since we broke up has he been living at his sister's house, and he tries to be in our business? We broke up due to her influence and maybe his mom's jealousy. All right, let me get a better understanding. I want to reread that again. I want to know, will me and Jay reconnect? What month since we broke up? He has been living with his sis. He's been living at his sister's house, so he tries to be in our business. We broke up due to her influence and maybe his mom's. Oh, okay, so there's a lot of parties at play. We was together for 5 years, and he keeps being in my dream. He's been in my dreams and on my mind, like we are together. All right, so it would be so heavy that I start crying. In the inside, we both knew we had a strong connection. Okay, I was just gonna say that too. In a way, is that even if things are not working out between some people, and even if they're not healthy at the time, that doesn't mean there's not love or a connection there. It's probably not the best timing at the moment. Okay. All right. So, but I don't know. All right. I don't know what these cards are going to go. So let's see. I want to do 3 cards for this. All right, this is actually how I'm going to do it, Crystal. I'm going to do 3 cards for you, 3 cards for Jay, and then 3 cards for the influences, and then kind of see where that plays out. Okay, kind of get an idea of what's going on here.
Glenda.
Ooh, Glenda, how you doing, love? How you been doing, sweetheart? Oh, I miss you, honey. After Crystal, I might have to go grab my dinner real quick and take a couple bites from it because I'm starting to feel a tad bit shaky. Not bad, but a little bit. And I don't want to get too bad and not be able to finish.
What thanks.
Want to say, hey, Iris and Mama Dearest, my beautiful Rapunzel. All right, so let me cleanse these cards good for you. How you been feeling, Glenda? If you're still in here, honey, how you been feeling? I will, Shining, in a minute, honey. I did have some macaroni and cheese at lunch today, but I didn't have a chance to eat dinner because I started at dinner time. All right. Oh, hair pinch. Not kind of knowing where it's going, okay? Seems like whatever is working out just isn't working out. All right, so these 3 cards are for you. Oh, you worked hard on yourself. You're really grown. You don't understand why it's not working out, and you're trying to break that feeling trapped and not knowing what's going on. Okay. In the past, they've been trying to. So listen. In the past, it was a lot of heavy burden when you guys were together. So I don't know if it's something that you come to terms with. Like it was, even though you guys are in love and there is a good connection there, but there's a lot of extras packaging that came along with it. And even though you did what you had to do, you got to wonder and ask yourself, was the burden worth it? Okay. And this was in the past, but you've been working on yourself and been growing from there. All right. And you're trying not to get yourself in a place like where you felt once before. In the past, there was some plans being made with you and him. Okay. But right now, let me see what he's saying here. Right now, he's trying to find his strength and who he is, and going and doing what it is that he needs to do. All right. Oh, listen, he has a lot of goals. All right, a lot of end goals. I don't know why he's having trouble accomplishing them, but he's been also working on himself. So I got to ask you a question. Since you guys have split, have you noticed him being able to, not being able to, but you notice that it looks like you have been working on yourself in a spiritual manner, and he's been working on himself also. Okay. So something happened, you guys split up. So obviously something wasn't healthy at that time. And you guys are both now trying to work on yourself. All right. Yeah, he's trying, but the thing is, he has to figure out what's worth fighting for. Okay. So it seems like something's going, I don't know what it is that's going on with him, but something in his life is indicating that he's fighting for the wrong thing or the wrong reason. Like his head's in the right place, like he wants to do the right thing, but something's, I don't know what it is, something's not right. So let me see about the influence. Yes, I've been working on myself, but I haven't talked to him since we broke up, other than I saw him last year and it was brief. Okay, so that explains some of this. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's what the heavy burden is, and you worked very hard on yourself. They wanted to plan things out too, but now they're working on themselves and their own goals. But I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, let me put the cards down. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, he's working hard, he's working himself, he's trying to find his strength, but he could be his own worst enemy. All right, could be a little hot-headed and fighting for things that you really shouldn't be fighting about or over. Okay. All right, so I'm going to see about those influences. So far, though, between you and him, I didn't really see the love connection there. All right.
Years, she said.
Oh wow, it's been 2 years. Okay, so that explains it. Yeah. All right, so this card is basically saying you're emotionally overthinking the situation and what it could possibly be. All right, it's saying to continue on working on yourself, okay? And not the idea of. All right, so this is the influence in the people. All right. All right, so them themselves, they got their own issues going on. So I don't care how they try to portray themselves on the outside. They got all their own issues going on. All right, and it's been going on for a while. Whatever influence they might have on him is not going to change. All right, nothing. Then if you guys do get back together, it's going to be revolving doors. It's going to be the same situation all over again. Okay, they portray themselves as something good nature and have it all together. But honestly, they don't. They can't get out of their own way. They don't know how to evolve and make themselves better people. Okay, and so whatever they try to, this is horrible what I'm about to say. So whatever it is that they're trying to create, if it's not out of love and light, is going to backfire on them, and that's kind of what this is saying, right? She tries to control all his relationships. Yeah, it's not going to change. They're going to keep being the same way. It's going to keep going. It's the same revolving door. All right. And that might be wise, like he wants to change and get on his own way, but he can't. Yeah. Yeah. They're not healthy. I'm telling you. I'm not saying, if you want to be with him, make sure that's all good intentions, because you got to realize if it's even worth the heartache or the burden. Honestly, at the end of the day, that's oh, mhm. That's horrible. Honestly, unfortunately, I I don't see you guys. I don't really see you guys getting back together, at least not anytime soon. And their family are really not nice people. You would just be miserable. And it's not even so much him, except for he is hot headed. It's not even so much him, like they're just nasty. But he's hot headed too, though. He's hot headed. All right, honey. Remember about those worst parts of it. Sometimes they're an X for a reason. So even if it was a fair about the way you guys broke up, um, I don't know. I would say really think about it. All right, honey. And remember how far you came and how much you've grown. All right, sweetie. Hi, Tish. How you doing? How you been, love? All right. I get to know. Did you have a question besides timestamps for my last reading? I'm going to wish you well, Crystal, honey. Oh, you want to know about your blonde reading? Okay. Let's see. Let's see if the Tish is going to find his blonde. Oh, this first card came out. Oh, you know what, though? All right. So she does have blonde in her hair. So there is a potential. That kind of shocked me. But if anything, I don't know if you're going to get a blonde or not. I mean, she is blonde in this card. But it does say about giving birth to something new. Okay, a new beginning, something new is about to start. All right, which is really good news. All right, so look, I'm going to actually pull a couple cards and see what it says around that. All right, you've been lost for a long time, and you're having a hard time finding your way. So me telling you something good is on the horizon, you probably don't believe me. Let me see. Listen, all right, yeah, you do have something new coming your way, so good. Don't lose that hope. All right, don't lose that hope. But for you, this says that you've been feeling kind of restricted. You feel trapped sometimes, okay, and you don't know how to find your happy place. All right, so you need to know that you are good enough. All right, you have to tell yourself and believe and know that you are good enough. All right. The good thing is you're a good person, though. You're a really good person. So anybody that ends up becoming in a relationship with you, whether they're blonde or a brunette, or a redhead, you're going to be a very good provider, and you're going to do exactly what it is that you need to do. Just have self-confidence. All right, sweetheart. You got a lot of love to give, Tesh. All right. Will my lawsuit turn out in my favor? Okay. He's like, redhead. I never thought about a redhead. Maybe. And it's honestly nowadays, blondes are really, really rare. 99% of blondes that you find dye their hair. See, what happens is you can be born blonde, but as you age, your hair gets darker and darker. Like I was born blonde, but now I dye my hair. See, and I was born with white hair. And I had white hair until I was like,
Oh yeah.
like 5 or 6 or so.
Yeah.
And then it was dirty blonde, and then it started getting darker and darker. My brother Bucky was born with blonde hair. Now he has the blackest hair you'd ever see.
Yeah.
So it's very rare that you find an adult with blonde hair. Yeah. That's why I says, that's something you haven't thought about, huh? All right, get to know, honey. Let me cleanse these cards good for you.
Sunshine.
I know, where's the sunshine? Well, I missed because I went on vacation and I ended up being sick last week. I missed 2 weeks out of this month. So my algorithm is all messed up. When every time just when my algorithm starts getting back to good again, something happens. Yeah. Thank you, signing. Cleanse in space for get to know. All right. Something's telling me to do you and a lawsuit 2 different things. And maybe it's to help break up the emotional part of it. Maybe I'm not really too sure, or I don't, or maybe, yeah, okay. There's a broken heart here, so there's a reason why it's telling me to break up the 2 situations. I think you might be going through a difficult time. Okay, so you don't want them 2 to get blended together. So let's kind of see. So you are feeling trapped. Well, you have been feeling trapped. And you're having a little bit harder time. You learned a lot of skills to pick yourself out of it, and you're having a little bit harder time. You know you're working on yourself, and things are okay. You seem to be struggling a little bit more than usual. So that get up and go passion is kind of fizzled out. It's kind of not there as much as you would like it to be. Yeah, so the things that you're working towards doesn't feel like it's coming to fruition. And that is because of your low vibration. All right. So don't give up. Keep working on yourself. All right. And I'm going to send you lots of love to get to know. Oh, you say you always wait for Lori to clean first. Oh, so she sweeps and then you go behind with the incense. Oh, that's perfect. All right, guys. No, now I'm gonna cleanse these cards again. And while I cleanse the cards, I'm going to think about your end of the law, see how it's gonna go. All right. So far it says it feels like everything you've been waiting and wishing for isn't coming together. As it's emotionally draining. All right, come on. We want to answer, not how you've been feeling about it. And oh, okay, wait. Hmm. All right. It does. All right. So it's not giving me the answer, but what it's and there might be a reason for this. I'm not really too sure. It might be part of it. Might be maybe what you're going through, your state of mind. But what it does say is, yeah. Okay. What it does say is though, here is that 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 you feel like you really need to have this, okay? All right, because you in your head you make all these plans. What happens is though, it's emotionally coming draining and it's becoming too much. And you feel like if you don't get it, everything around you is gonna come crashing down around it. It's not saying it's going to. That's the feeling that it has. So you waiting on the news and basically you're gonna feel like what the hell am I going to do if this isn't going to work out? I don't know why or what the situation scenario is. It's not giving me the answer. And that's probably why he had me do it two separate, one for you and one for the thing, because it's letting me know that you're going through a hard time yourself already. And now, if this doesn't go right, that you feel like, oh my God, this is it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like you can't think beyond that in some certain situation. I'm not saying your whole life is revolving around it, but that's kind of the thought process when you go into that now. Hold on. I'm going to pull one more card. Just the final yes or no at the end. Because it did not give me the answer. It's just showing me the emotional aspect of it. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Lori said it's an honor to speak on Iris's life.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. I love you. All right. All right. Oh. I said I want to know the final answer, and it said making plans. So in other words, they're working at it. All right. Answer, final answer. I don't want to know if they're just working on it. Maybe it's just not going to let me know at this point. I don't know why. I'm going to pull one more time. And then the universe started getting the answer, and it wasn't one. All right. They're working on it. I can't see if this answer. I'm working on it. Oh, wait. This
Suing
one's
the LDS Church for abuse.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
it's going
All
so
right.
long. Yeah.
So, okay, so this ends up being the Two of Wands, and it's all right. So basically, it's saying is, and I don't know if this is really giving me the final answer, but it's basically what it's saying is, what you're looking out for is not at arm's length reach. Okay. Okay, so you saying that gave me a better understanding. Kind of why it wasn't really giving me the answer. Okay. Because if the LDS church, I'm not saying if, I mean, I'm going to assume that you're absolutely correct that they did you wrong. All right. So you have every right. You deserve um, you deserve something coming out of it because it's not fair. All right. But I think the reason why they're not giving me the answer clearly is because whether you win or not, so say if you win, all right, and you get a whole bunch of money. All right. In a long run, that's a temporarily good feeling, but in a long run, it's not going to take away any of the thoughts or feelings that you've been going through all these years. And it's not going to, and because they got a lawsuit and they lost, is not going to change them either. It's not going to change their ways. Does that make sense? So whether you win the money or not, which I'm sure you just deserve it, in the long run, you're still not going to feel justified because there's nothing that'll make you feel better and feel justified. If you win, it's just a temporary, like, ooh, yes, it feels good. Yes, see? But in the long run, you're still carrying on all that heartache, and that's still a lifetime journey of counseling and working through the abuse that you had. All right, and that's probably why it told me to do the cards separately. So it's not about the money, it's for me. Yeah, absolutely. I know. I understand that, Getsno, but what I'm saying is even if you got an answer saying gratification of saying you're right, those assholes did you wrong, you know, that's a temporarily good feeling. At the end of the day, your soul part is still healing, and that's a lifetime journey. All right, and I think that's why the emotional part came of it. It did not tell me at all if the lawsuit was gonna win or lose. What it only told me is your emotional thought and aspects about the situation. And when I was trying, all right, I need a final answer. I pull one card. I want to see it's going to be. And the card that it gave me is it's being worked on. It's being not worked on. Okay, so I don't have the final answer yet. It could be that spiritual people are in play trying to do their thing to try to help you out, or it could be that if anything, there's discussion going on in the background about the situation. So if anything, that is good news. All right, because there's plans or there's stuff at work, there's stuff at play. All right, and it's not even against you. It's plans and working out. Okay, I'm not saying that you're going to win the lawsuit. What I'm saying is it's bringing up the discussion that needs to be discussed behind the scenes, even if you don't know about it. All right. Sorry, get to know if I didn't give you the answer exactly the way you're hoping. I don't know. That wasn't ended up not being as cut and dry as I wanted. The good news is it didn't say you weren't going to win, but it does say that there's something going on behind the scenes. So even if you don't know about it, they're discussing it, and that's good. If anything else, it's about taking accountability for my absolutely. So that's what I'm saying is they're I don't know if they're talking about it, but there's people making plans talking about it. So what I'm saying is karma comes into play. All right. So in many different shapes and forms. Even if you don't know exactly what's going behind the scenes, just know that you talking about it is making people talk about it. And even if you don't know about it, exactly what's going on, just know that it's getting worked on behind the scenes. All right. And if you don't know about it, they're discussing it, and that's exactly what needs to happen. People need to start discussing it, and it takes a lot of courage for you to really put yourself out there. Like you have so much strength and love and compassion within yourself and empathy that I really hope and pray that you get your just deserve, because that is not fair to you. That their actions make you suffer for the rest of your life. It's not fair. So just know at this moment that it doesn't give me a yes or no answer, but there is discussion. There is discussion, and that's the start. And there definitely was nothing in there saying that you're losing, by the way. Okay. Just that they're making plans and discussing it. All right, sweetheart. Oh, I wish I could give you a big hug right now. Relevant said, best of luck, GTK. Absolutely best of luck. I'm really going to keep my fingers crossed for you. I swear, I really am. because you need all the love and support and energy that you need.
Well, politics, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what the outcome. It didn't really say, but I'm glad that behind the scenes, if you don't know about, they're talking about it. They're talking about it. So you just bringing it up is making them make a discussion about it, and you bring a discussion about it. That's gonna have to force things to be different. Same to you, sweetheart. I'm sorry it wasn't a perfect, easy, cut and dry answer. Maybe it's because it still is it still new in the works, or they're just starting to work on it now? Yeah. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I'm sorry if you were talking about it before and I didn't remember. Hey, Delia Whoopoo. Hey, love. I'm putting my arms right around you, love. Hey, Delia Whoopoo. Did you want a reading, honey? If not, I'm about to timestamp people. Amanda, Alani, and Lucy. Yep, dude. I'll do you right now, love.
Get down there.
It was the most perfect answer for the time being. Okay, sweetie. Iris, oh my gosh, I forgot to say a big thank you for my reading today. Love you for reading me. And it's an honor for you to read for me. Read for me. Oh, thank you, Lori. That's very kind of you, honey. Now I want mead. You put the word mead in there. I know you meant read, but now I'm like, I can go for some mead. I haven't had mead in a long time.
Well, we have some around.
Huh? I don't
Thought we still had some.
I have wine. I don't think I have actual mead. I don't know. You can go in the cab. I'm not in the cab. You can go in the thing and look if you want.
I
Oh. All right, Neely Whoopoo, you ready? Neely Whoopoo. Did you have a question? Neely Whoopoo. No, just a general. Okay, honey. All right. I'm going to pull some more cards next to this. Let me cleanse these cards. Oh. My hair is stuck in a coffee pot, coffee cup. So when I went to take a sip,
Where's the new one?
I wasn't.
No.
No. So I went to go take a sip and had a piece of hair stuck right on the part. When I take a sip from the coffee from, it got right in my mouth. Oh yeah, thank you for dropping your channel, honey. Get to know just drop this channel.
Oh, is he live tonight?
I don't know. Are you live tonight? Get to know. Oh, this is good. This is good. All right, listen. This is good. All right, Delia Whoopoo. The first three cards I pulled up. All right. Has something to do with boys. All right. But it's okay. It's a good thing. I don't know what it means. I don't know if you have boys. I don't have children. I don't. If you said before, I really don't remember. I don't think you really talk about your personal life. But this is talking about boys getting together, taking action, doing it is what they need to do. Know that, no, whatever it is, this is really good. This is what I wanted to tell you. The first thing I got is boys. I don't know why. Could be men, but boys, you know. Maybe it's your boys. I'm not sure. Okay, good. Get to know. Nephews. Okay, no children. So, but there are some gathering, get together that's about to happen, and this is really good news. This is really good news. Some about family gathering coming together, everything's working okay, and rest and relaxation. I don't know what that means. It's working towards whatever it is that you're doing. It has some, maybe it's your nephews, but it has something to do with some gathering with the boys, I guess. I don't know. Maybe family. Definitely has to do with family. It's a gathering. Everything is work out fine. Everything's going to come together good. It's going to be some good answers, and then you'll be able to rest and relax and enjoy yourself. All right. So whatever is happening that's about to happen, that's coming up, is exactly what you need, and it's good news. Okay. I don't know what it is, but it's good news. And I don't know. I have a funny feeling it's a family gathering coming together, and it's just what was needed. Okay. I'm sorry that was like really, really quick to you, Whoopoo, but that was like boom, that was easy. Just boop, it was right there. So I'm gonna knock on wood, but something that's coming together. The boys are coming together. It's gonna be a good family thing, and everything will work out okay, and you're gonna be able to take a break and just hang out, chill. Yeah. Yeah, and this is my favorite card of the whole entire deck. And it was literally right beside the family card. And everything coming together, whole completion, full circle, full completion, complete bliss. All right. And right next to that, this is your rest and relaxation card. Just hanging on, I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit, just chill. So that's good. These cards all together are perfect. So that's good. I don't know, maybe you're gonna get some help that's gonna let you rest a little bit, hopefully, but it has something to do with family community coming together just when it was needed. All right, sweetheart. All right, honey. Now I just have you read Lima, Lucy. I'm gonna have to look up Lucy's question and then Amanda. You're welcome, sweetheart.
Amanda, right?
Huh?
Amanda, Lucy, and Lima.
Hold on, let me check. Look up Lucy's question real quick. And I'll just read Lucy first since I will look up Lucy's question. Lucy. Oh, you're at exactly 3 hour mark. Yep. Oh, thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. All right, Lucy, for today's question in politics, the right for today's question in politics, the right is for using trans women, lumping all trans women into one category, like somehow there is a false narrative and lies that all trans women, or implying that all trans women are after the children, when it's only the few that are making louder than the rest of us. It's election year, and they really are using us as political scapegoats for a political gain. So my question is, will all the lies and narrative illusion backfire before it's time to vote this year? So let me clarify. Hold on, let me go back and read that. Is that all trans women are implying that all trans women are after the children? Do you mean after the children, like in a creepy kind of way, Lucy? I wish you were here to clarify that. I'm assuming that's what you mean. And you know what? I've heard that before. That, all transgender people must be like underlying pedos. Honestly, that's kind of the way they kind of act sometimes. And that's not true. That's not true. So that's kind of what you want to know on a political standpoint and how that's people are going to view or how that's going to change. All right, we'll kind of see where that goes and what happens. All right. Let me go back to where it was. All right. Hi, Moonlight. How you doing, love? All right. Welcome in. Unfortunately, I'm not able to take any more tonight. I'm getting ready to end my live. I'm just time stamping a couple of the members, and then I'm heading off. I'll be on Thursday, though, if you want a reading on Thursday, honey. All right. All right, Lucy. All right, so I'm going to do a couple on the politics and a couple on trans women and kind of what that viewpoint is. Okay? Kind of break it up a little bit and kind of see how it's going. Okay, so yeah, there. All right, let me pull a couple cards on that. All right, the first couple I did was on trans women. All right, so the good news is that trans women are going to feel like they're losing the fight, so we're going to be holding on by a string. All right, and that's kind of how it ends. So it's going to be like, it's kind of like to be continued. So whatever the situation is, it's just going to be a temporary one. All right, so that's kind of good news, and not so good news too by saying this. Okay, some of the politicians and the ones I thought about. So I guess that was kind of the energy I projected, and maybe it wasn't because I guess it maybe wouldn't be the majority. Some of the energy that is put out is that they're trying to find a way out of the situation that they think is a long, hard, unwanted talk about dark road. So in other words, they wish they could ignore it. All right. But they don't think there's going to be any answer that's going to work for them or work for the situation, to be honest with you. And they can say that their agenda is because of family, but it really has nothing to do with family. They can really give two shits. Only family that they care about is theirs and theirs alone. Okay, so with that being said, is they might temporarily try to set things back, but if it happens, it will literally be only temporary. All right, so you need to make sure that, well, not maybe you in general, but you need to make sure that there's positive people that are able to be able to who support or who are trans women that are going to be able to speak out clear in a good clarifying way. Okay, because you always got those couple bad apples that's going to ruin it for everybody, and that's kind of bull crap. All right, so there needs to be a good person that's going to stand and represent the trans women to be able to get them to understand and clarify really what the agenda is, and not what the negative over talk is, which isn't right, true, or correct. All right. So, like I said about the bad apples, so in other words, the idea is right, but they're playing how to handle the situation is not correct. All right, and that's kind of all right. So honestly, at the end of the day, some of the people that represent the trans community are not doing the best job that they can do. All right, they're not representing the way they should. All right, there's a few bad apples in that bunch. Same thing that's going along with the with the politic parts too. So nothing's going to get resolved. Nothing's going to get done until both sides get their act together. All right. And what I'm saying that is, I'm not saying there could be one person that's standing tall and strong for the trans community, but the problem is that you have all these people out on the side that is not representing trans community very well, so it just gives a bad picture altogether. All right, so you guys got to hold on to what's important to you and don't give up, because whatever situation that's going to happen or going on is literally only temporary. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Oh, Peaches. Oh, yeah. I'll do you next, love, if you still want a reading. Oh, there's secretive. Nobody. Nothing's going to come out of anything right now, to be honest with you. They're sneaky. People at play. Some people who can't trust that are trying to fill people's head is in the masses, but in the long run, we're an evolving group, right? So humanity in a whole is evolving. All right. We're becoming more and more open-minded. So whatever play that might temporarily happen is not going to be like that way forever for humanity. It might be a little bit extra harder for you and the stigmatism of it, but literally, I really think in a couple of years, whatever's going on, their heads are going to come out of their ass again. All right. Yeah, it's a hard, sharp ending. Yeah. I don't know if I gave you the best answer right now, but honestly, there's some shifty people in government, and there's a couple people that represent the trans community that make everybody look bad, and it's not fair. And you got to give it time for that to pass, but still hold on to what's important. Because it's only temporary what's going on now. Yes, please, sorry. And how are me and Aaron gonna do out on our own? And will we get this place tomorrow? Okay. First, let me see. Are you gonna get this place tomorrow? Because how you guys gonna do on your own, and if you're gonna get that place tomorrow, is kind of two different things. I mean, it's lumped in all together, but you know what I mean. Oh, thank you, Moonlight, sweetheart. I'm fine, thank you. Just looking in to say hi. Thank you, love. I'm here on Thursdays if you want to come in here. And I'll probably be starting about an hour before this time right now. Oh, yeah, yeah. Mom, I just read Peaches. I just read it.
Already?
Yeah. Huh? Oh, okay.
Touch me.
Wow. Yes, ma'am. All right, honey. Oh, Peach's first card to fly on out. Oh, somebody's trying to control the situation. All right. I don't think it's you or Aaron either. It's somebody else trying to control the situation. The first card I want to see is pulling up about apartment tomorrow. Oh, 9 of Cups. Well, let me pull another card next to here. Oh, wait a minute. There's something not right about the situation. So it might look all nice and groovy. So, I don't know if it's a new tenant or landlord, but somebody is not trustworthy. All right. So I don't know if this place is a place that would be good because somebody's going to do you wrong and their intentions are not in the right place. What that is, what that means, I don't know. Okay. And that has to do with the place tomorrow. So I would heed that maybe as a warning, but I don't really know the situation or the story going on. Yeah, walk away from it. Walk away from it. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Something is not right about that situation. All right. So, how are you and Aaron going to do on your own? Oh, y'all are trying to hold it together. guys try to hold it together for dear life, like holding on by a string sometimes. And sometimes you guys are like oil and water. I don't know, somehow I have a funny feeling that you know this. That doesn't mean there's not love there. Oh, Two of Wands, but you still want to go out and look out to the future for you guys, which is good. Which is good. All right, but how's that going to be? How's that going to be? Oh, there's some secrets that haven't been revealed yet. I don't know if it's something that you're not telling me or something that you don't know about yet. Oh, and it's been going on for a while. That might put the damper on the situation. Oh, and it's between you guys. All right. So I don't know your situation or scenario. It's saying that. So if you want my honest opinion, I think you guys are, it's unless this, however long, whether it's the rest of y'all's lives, next few months, next 10 years, whatever it is, y'all gonna be the same way forever. And by meaning is, you might be a good person, he might be a good person, but y'all do really good together sometimes, or you do really bad sometimes. All right. So sometimes you guys are like oil and water. None of that's going to change. So whether you're living at home or living away, it's still going to be the same. All right. But it does say though that there's something sneaky going on, and to be careful. There's some secrets and hidden secrets. I don't know. And it is indicating it's going on, and it's not the first time it's happened in the relationship. And like I said, I get the feeling it's like a revolving door. All right. So I think that kind of answered you, but not answered you. I'm not too sure. I think you guys are, see with this card, and it's sometimes in a deck, it's somebody holding on money so they can. It's like a possession. They're not letting go. And this person's sitting on it. They're not going to let anybody get near their treasure chest. All right. All right. So you guys are holding on, trying to make everything work. But when you guys try to make it work, everything kind of seems to fall apart and come away. Like your goals are right and your action is correct. But when it comes down to it, something always ends up happening. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. All right. So just make sure whatever you get put in order, just make sure you have it clarified correctly. I don't know. Something about this apartment. Really pay attention to, like, don't move out to the first apartment you go and see just because you want to get a house, because it probably won't last when there being problems. Okay. And that's kind of the warning I'm getting. All right. All right, my love. It was nice seeing you, honey. All right. Next is, oh, it is Lucy. We'll do Lima and then Amanda. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. All right. Cleanse these cards again. We get on each other's nerves for sure at times, and okay, we're going through it at this moment. Okay, that explains it. And yeah, I will for sure make sure things are good because I can't risk losing this money. Thank you. All right, honey. Listen, whatever money you have, be very, very careful. I'm telling you, something told me that to be careful. All right, I thought it was a landlord, but this had something to do with being taken advantage of or being stolen from. Something happened and not in the right way. Okay, and it has something to do with that apartment. So I'm not too sure what that means. So, but really pay attention so you don't get screwed over. All right. What was I about to do? Oh, Maliba. You're welcome, love. I hope you're doing good, honey. 3.
Oh, you did listen first. Right?
Yeah. Number 3, 60, 50 for Lima. Lima. Thank you for anybody that's still here. Good, sweetie. I know you will, girl. You're good about bouncing back. Oh, you got your nails done also? I have to go get a fill in. I'm getting mine done tomorrow. Look at that. So from a distance, they look okay. Up close, not so much. Oh, thank you, Shining. Just to clear space. All right, Living, my honey. Oh, okay. Listen. Oh, Liliva, I'm not sure what this means. Listen to me. All right. Don't take action too quickly that somebody can turn around and use back up against you. All right. Before you take any action, really look at the whole scenario and the whole picture. Okay. Because whatever is going on is emotionally is too much sometimes. And you're trying to find that strength within you. And you're trying to find. Oh, wait, hold on. One card right here. All right. Sometimes when we get really stressed out, we try to act like it's not there. It doesn't bother us. So we'll do things to like escape. All right, and that's kind of what's insane. But doing things to escape. People have different ways to escape, so they can just ignore all the stuff in life that's sometimes too hard. And sometimes like people will drink to escape, but sometimes people will just go out in the house all the time. Some people will just mentally disconnect. Some people will obsess on games or obsess on shopping, like temporary feel good gratification. So then that way, um, they can escape all the stresses. Okay, so this is kind of what this is saying, is that as hard as situations can be at sometimes, we need to grab the bull by the horns and take care of business, even if we don't want to. We can't escape it. I mean, I know I'm guilty of doing it myself, but if you're emotionally broken, it's okay to take a step back and take breaks, but be careful at what cost. Okay, don't take a step back and take a break for too long, where you end up losing part of yourself, and it's harder to try to get back on track, and you find yourself getting deeper and deeper and deeper. All right, in an emotional space that's not so healthy, and that's kind of what this is saying here. Also, it could also potentially be a little piece of be careful the company you keep. All right, because some of them are not for your own best interest. All right, lovely, my honeys. They're all red, sparkle, and almond short. I'll post later. Ooh, I would love to see that. Ooh, I would love to see that. Oh, we have soda?
Been in the back.
Oh, has it? Oh, oh, that's weird. That's how I fell out there.
I said, I bet
You
it
could have got
froze.
a.
It just thought. I thought you might want.
No, I don't want one. All right, last but not least, is Amanda. Thank you, Lori, for clearing space.
Still
3:21:50.
He needs him done. You know what?
Okay. 20. Amanda, last but not least. Oh, look at you awesome people cleaning space. Ooh, my last reading, and I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Oh, card flipped out for you, Amanda. Oh. Okay, so this could be, all right, but this is about a situation. It could be, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that just confirms it. Okay, so listen, it could represent one of your children. I'm not really too sure. I'm going to say that because the sun card means something personal to me. But anyways, it's saying that if it does have to do with one of your children, or it could be about a situation, okay, is that it's not happy as it would be. So, in other words, if it is about a situation, or maybe one of your children, like I said, is that something's not right there and need to be corrected. All right. So you need to put some plans into work and make sure they stick through it and get through it. Okay. But be honest with yourself and have them be honest with themselves about really what the situation is going on. Okay, because it's gonna affect them deeply. Okay. Every consequence has actions, and that means every thing that happens in the scenario is it's going to be hard to play. A lot of times it could be age too, because you know teenagers or almost teenagers. I don't remember how old your children are. Um, Sometimes need guidance to be like, all right, you can't do this. We're going to have to work on this, and we're going to have to stick with that plan and make sure it works out and be honest about it. Like, so we don't want to pretend. So, all right, I'll give an example. So, one of my children, for the longest time, was like doing these little things wrong here and there. Okay. So I kept making excuses. Oh, they're just going through a hard time. Kids will be kids. And I kind of have the attitude a lot about children anyway, just let kids be kids. They need to self-express yourself. But then sometimes we don't want to think that our children struggling, so we just kind of ignore it. No, they're just being kids. No, it's okay. But when there's another underlying issue, and that's kind of what I'm seeing here is okay. It kind of reminds me of my situation, just not as extreme. Okay, so I'm just letting you know from one parent to another that if when your children's struggling, there's an underlying issue. So they might be taking it out on ways I just don't like. Oh, that's ordinary. No, that's not really them. Why are they doing this? Because they're teenagers and they have things going on, and they don't know how to really express themselves as much as we're supposed to learn to be able to do. So this is why you just make sure nip it in the bud, pay attention, and don't as a parent keep your blinders on about it either. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Because it doesn't. Well, one thing happens to one person in the family, it affects everybody. It really does. All right, love. All right, Amanda. I love you. You're last but not least. Thank you for you guys who are here, left still here. You guys are awesome and amazing. I am going to go eat dinner. Have a great night. I'll see you guys definitely on Thursday. Bye.